DJ, please report to your booth. DJ, please report to your booth. All officials, please report to ringside. All officials, please report to ringside. If you guys don't have drinks in your hand, you're going to get hot. You're going to get dehydrated. You're going to be hating life, getting all woozy and wheezy. So you might as well go walk out and grab some of that ice cold water, ice cold soda, while the line is small. And we're going to start any second here. Ooh, you guys, check this out. I don't know if you guys know about, but John and Rayford have had the fighters sign these posters for their events. And everybody's always asking, how can we get one of those posters? Well, normally you can't. Except this time, what they've done is they've had the fighters sign 2 posters. They're keeping one, and they're going to auction this other poster out. So what we're going to do during the intermission is we're going to have an auction. If you guys want a signed poster from all of the fighters here, we're going to have the auction at intermission for you guys to be able to grab that. So this is a signed poster by the fighters here on this card at 209 Beatdown 22. Auction during the intermission. You guys, we got hot dogs here. We got nachos. It's kind of hot for those right now, but we got ice cold soda, ice cold water. Grab it while you can. Grab it while you can. All officials, please report to ringside. All officials, please report to cage side.
Thank you.
All right, who's ready to start this? All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 209 Beatdown 22, live from the Modesto Center Plaza here in Modesto, California. Tonight, JR Entertainment and 209 Beatdown MMA, in association with their sponsors, brings you an exciting, action-packed, full-contact MMA card with 10 MMA matches and 2 Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu grappling matches featuring some of the best up-and-coming fighters in the local California area. My name is Derek Inns, and I will be your ring announcer for this evening. 209 Beatdown 22 is brought to you tonight by promoter John Navarez and Rayford Hudson of JR Entertainment, alongside matchmaker Mike McNeil. Let's give it up for them. Our main event of the evening will be an exciting, action-packed main event featuring a veteran fighter, Ethan Creger, versus a local undefeated talent, Nicholas Griswald. We would like to take a moment to acknowledge some of our sponsors that has helped make this evening possible. Jeff Tucker, with Central Valley's authorized Matco Tools distributor, serving Stockton, Lathrop, and Manteca areas at matcotools.com. PK Tire Pros Auto Repair and Tire Shop in Stockton, California. JB Air for your HVAC installation and repair services. Chicken Ranch Casino in Jamestown, California, with their July 15th grand opening. And of course, CFS Competitive Fighting Sports for all your video and audio media production needs. The after party for 209 Beatdown today will be at 1012 Bar and Lounge at 101 15th Street in Modesto, California. Don't forget about that autograph poster. It's coming up on the intermission. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone in attendance to please rise and remove your hats to honor our country's flag as the talented Colton Corey plays on his guitar. I don't know if you guys know, Colton Corey is part of Electric Mud. It is a band that just opened for the Rolling Stones May 7th in Glendale, Arizona. He's gonna rip us the country's national anthem like you've probably never heard before. www.electricmudofficial.com. The pressure is real. America. Yeah. Ow! Here we go. Thank you, Colton Corey, with Electric Mud. All right, first off, we're going to do a little preview because I know some of you guys still haven't gotten water, and I see that dehydrated look on your face. So we're going to do a grappling match. You guys can go out, grab some water, some food, and then we're going to get started with the fights right after that. So please give me a hand and welcome the first grappling match out of 155 weight class, Richard Lott and Richard Wynn, the Battle of the Richards.
All right, we are live inside the Modesto Center Plaza in Modesto, California, as 209 Beatdown 22 looks to kick off here with a couple of grappling matches. I am Marissa, Fight Culture, alongside Goon Squad MMA's Dominique Robinson. He will be here in a little bit as we await a night of exciting amateur MMA, including the now main event. A fan favorite, Ethan Creger, looks to take on undefeated local Nick Griswald to determine the next 209 Beatdown lightweight title contender. Out walks Richard Lott. In our first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match of the evening, there will be two.
All right, first off in the red corner, let's give it up for Richard Kid Kimura Lott. His opponent across the ring in the blue corner, let's give it up for Richard Wynn.
All right, as we look to kick off our first Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match of the night, getting some things squared away here ringside, but this should be an exciting one. Looking cool, calm, and collected is AKA's Win. Jamming to some music in his own head as Richard Lott is staring him down. Shake of hands, and here we go. All right. Already a strong start here. Oh, as Lott looked to pull guard. Win already looking for Lott already looking for that Kimura, as he is nicknamed the Kimura Kid. Win defending that well. Beautiful, beautiful transitions here. Both men looking for that heel. When I spoke to Lott earlier this week, he mentioned that he sees this fight going in his favor, either Kimura or omoplata. Let's see what he does here. Lott defending this really well. Let's see if he can continue to do so with the cage. The cage kind of hindering Wynn's ability to get that there. That's a tap right there. Wow. Again, guys, for those who are watching, this is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the cage. And that was very, very high level there. Beautiful transitions by both. All right, ring announcer comes in to announce our winner here.
All right, fight fans, let's give it up again for these fighters. This fight comes to an end at 2 minutes, 17 seconds. For your winner, fighting out of the blue corner by heel hook, Richard Wynn.
Beautiful, beautiful heel hook from Richard Wynn there out of AKA again. That was very high level jiu-jitsu there. Both men hunting for that.
Okay, fight fans, who's ready for some combat sports fighting?
Next up, we have another Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match. Before we get
We're going to try that again. Who's ready for some 209 Beatdown 22 full contact mixed martial arts fighting here at the Modesto Center Plaza in Modesto, California? Starting first in the mixed martial arts amateur division. These fights are sanctioned by the California Amateur Mixed Martial Arts Organization by way of the California State Athletic Commission, Executive Officer Andy Foster. Your judges and referees for the night helping us to keep the action going in the cage: Chad Shepard, Wayne Phillips, Randy Silva, and John Toll. Your camo lead inspector for the evening, Brandy Hoskins. And your physician at ringside tonight, keeping our fighters safe, Dr. Turtelot. Okay, Modesto, it's time to take some action and get this started. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Shred Hell Lee.
All right. Out walks Hao Lee. Again, being able to talk to him earlier in the week, I got to actually speak with his teammate, Nick Griswald, who is actually our main event for the evening. But Hao Lee, hailing out of Taiwan, actually has one amateur MMA fight there. And, you know, coming out of Omni Movement under Kai Wu, for those who don't know, Kai Wu fights with PFL and a very skilled fighter out of Omni Movement. I love Omni Movement, so this should be a very interesting fight. His first fight here in the States, and yeah, I mean, he has a good corner behind him, including the cornerman who will be cornering his teammate and the main event, Nick Griswold. Omni Movement, very well known also in the Muay Thai scene, you know, with teammates such as Keelan Weeks and all of them. So really excited to see how this one goes. Our first amateur bout of the night. It's going to be an exciting one, also with Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu. So you'll see his teammate also is with Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu, and it's going to be a good one. Again, he's going against Humbert Lee at 140 pounds. This should be really exciting. This should be scrappy. I'm excited to see this one. Later on this evening, you will see my companion come on here, Mr. Dominique Robinson out of Goon Squad MMA. He's also a coach this evening, so he will be popping in and out. This is Marissa Fight Culture, and I'm bringing you the commentary for today. 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California. And walks Shui Hao Lee.
His opponent fighting out of the red corner. Please welcome Humbert Lee.
Out walks Humbert Lee out of AKA, coached by, you know, Ron Kessler and Jeremy Mendez. We got to see Humbert Lee in the cage the last go around at 209 Beatdown 21, where he had a really awesome fight. Went to decision, but still it was exciting. He was very dominant, took him to the ground early. When I asked him what got him into fighting, he said he was always into martial arts, but joining MMA and fighting with his best friend, it really wanted him to pursue this career more. He watches the UFC a lot, and they worked together, got a gym membership, and here he is now with AKA. He sees this fight going his way, him being in control the entire time, and he's willing to go wherever this fight goes, but he's counting on that victory. He also wanted us to mention how awesome that walkout song is, which I would have to agree. Cool, calm, and collected as he gets prepped here by our cup woman for the night, Carol. She's awesome, man. Follow her on Instagram, Carol Cup Woman. You'll see her on the regional scene a lot. She takes care of these fighters to the best of her ability. She's one of the best here in the regional scene. Wearing that represent gear, Nate Diaz. And enters the cage, Humbert Lee, for an exciting battle at 140 pounds. Our first amateur MMA bout for the night.
All right, fight fans, let's introduce the fighters. First off, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to us today wearing black trunks, standing 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 138 pounds. Fighting out of the Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu Omni Movement Gym, this is his United States amateur debut fight. Coming to us, by way of Taiwan in Tracy, California, please welcome the Shark, Shre Hali. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us today wearing black trunks, standing 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 139.8 pounds. He fights out of the American Kickboxing Academy. His record is 2 wins and 0 losses, and fights out of San Jose, California. Please welcome Humbert Lee.
All right, folks, our first amateur MMA bout for the evening. Humbert Lee takes on Shui Hao Lee. Should be a good one here. Touch gloves, round 1.
假动作开始移动，对，假动作，假动作，
Big kick there and takedown for Humbert Lee.
防，对，起来起来，你知道他要做这个动作的，
Lee's eager to get back
对，
to the
对，
feet, which
起
is
来就
awesome
一
to
直起
see
来，
here
要
in
一
the
直移动
amateurs.
鲨鱼，不要在这边停，对对对，绕开 ，nice， 开，对对对，开始移动
You guys might hear a hint of cornerman Kai Wu here as
，nice，
he's sitting next to me cornering his fighter.
nice，
Lee keeping
Right,
good pressure
right
here
idea.
against the cage.
绕开，绕开，开始慢慢绕开，
Now, for those who remember 209 Beatdown 21,
右手
Humbert
推着，
Lee
右手推他手
kind of had the same game plan
Nice.
here where he immediately, after a couple of strikes, landing some
Nice.
successful strikes of his own, took his opponent down and kind of, controlled the
对
round
对，
there.
继续打鲨鱼。对，
Looks like
绕
that
开
may
推他
be the
头
same
推他
game
头
plan
对
here.
左手一直打，一直打。Nice， 打他
Awesome
打他左
cornering
手，
here from Kai Wu. Really awesome to hear it.
左手推他的手，然后绕开，推他的手。不要，继续打，继续打。鲨鱼左手继续打。Nice，
Looks like he's
小
going
心
for
不要
a
让被抢到。对
trip here.
对 ，Nice， 起来起来，马上
Good
起来。
takedown by Humbert
对
Lee.
对对。换边，推他头，打他，右手打他。
Right in front of me are these two. Humbert
Sorry,
Lee
now
looking to
Ursula.
just keep that top pressure as
Now
he
Ursula,
usually
继续打。
does.
现在是要打分数，打他头，打他头。Nice。OK， 慢慢
Looking
来，
to
只剩
transition
10秒。
here.
对，抓他手，控制他手，控制他手。
Good heavy top pressure here against the cage from Humbert Lee. Looks like some blood has been drawn there. I'm not too sure who that's coming from. Might be the nose of Humbert Lee. Nope, it is actually Lee. In the cage, Carol, the cut woman, looking to get to work on that cut there above the left eyebrow of Lee. A good first round, in my opinion. Humbert Lee going in there and doing what he typically does, which is, throw those couple strikes, get on the inside, and get to that takedown, that top pressure, land some ground and pound if he can, but really looks to dominate the rounds. And, when it's 2-minute rounds here in the amateurs, it's really hard to get your work done, really hard to get started initially in the first round. So I'm really interested to see what Kai Wu expects of Lee going into the second round. That cut seeming not to bother him right now, but we'll see what happens as the fight goes on.
鲨鱼这回合马上打身体哦，你一出来就刺拳打他身体，你知道他要 shoot。
We're going to take the time and look at the cut here. In my opinion, does not look too bad, does not look like it warrants the stopping of a fight, but again, this is the amateurs, and they always look to
看一下，他只
keep
看一下就好。
the fighters safe and in their best interest. They're just taking a look at it. Doesn't look too bad in my opinion. And doctor says we're good to go. I like that. I like that. I think in the amateurs, let these guys fight. I understand, they're not getting paid. They're amateurs, but still, you know, a cut such as that just has minimal
假动
bleeding.
作，然后打身体，
But they will be keeping a close eye on that as Humbert Lee looks to go for a takedown, but
对，防
Lee
防，
throwing a
对，绕开
right hand,
Nice,
stunning him a
继续绕，
little bit.
继续
Good
绕
takedown defense here
Nice.
from Lee.
，nice。
Wu gets that
你
single
有的
leg
话你
there.
就降服他，
It's like a little guillotine
推
attempt,
推
but
推，鲨鱼你要一直
Lee
动，
uses it to his advantage, gets side control here. Howley
对对
grabbing the
对，
leg and full side control here. Let's see if Humbert Lee looks to
不要
pass
给
to
他你
get
的
to
背，
full
不要给他
mount.
你的背，
Landing a
不要
couple
起来
big heavy shots here,
对
trying
对
to get the
起来
back
起来
of Howley.
nice
Good stand up here, looking for that
nice，继
single.
续打继续打，对，起来起
Humbert
来，
Lee driving him down, but Howley very eager to get back up. I like his eagerness to get up. Again, you don't see in that in the amateurs too often, so that was awesome to see. But Humbert
小心防
relentless to
防
get
鲨鱼
to
两
the
只手
back
抓那只
here.
手，然后从你头绕过去，
Some of the blood getting into Howley's eyes here
对对，
as he
左
looks to
左手把他
defend
脚搬开，
this standing rear naked choke from Humbert Lee.
你一定要把他左脚拉开，对对对，绕开
Good
鲨鱼
job
开始
keeping
绕
the
开始移
arm,
动
keeping the right arm of Humbert.
nice，再打一次，鲨鱼要移动哦，你不能让他抢到，对，
Doing a good job here
对，
defending,
起来
but
站起来
Humbert
站起
again
来，
relentless.
要防要防，
Looks like he's got that. It's
往上
not under
推
yet.
对，
Good work there.
绕开绕开，要推他的膝盖，鲨鱼，对，头要在地上。绕开
Oh,
绕开
lays him
鲨鱼
out
继续
flat.
转
He
继续
has
转
that
鲨
body
鱼继续转
lock, and he's
剩
up,
10秒了，鲨鱼
landing
继续
some
转
huge ground and
对
pound here.
对，nice，
Howley landing some of his own from the bottom. Couple of hammer fists for good measure as we close out this second round. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Again, the relentlessness of Humbert Lee to get to that back was very impressive, and we've seen it before here at 209 Beatdown 21 and before that as well. This is usually his game plan going in. Drive them to the ground, get on top, side control, ground and pound. You know, the last time he attempted, I want to say a total of probably 6 rear naked chokes in that last fight. But Howley, again, really focused, listening to his coach very well, and that cut is not seeming to give him any problems, but it is the blood is dripping into the eye, as you can see here in the replay. But good job defending that choke, pushing that arm up, making sure it did not get under his chin. And wow, just for the first fight of the night, this is a very high-level amateur fight here, and I like what I'm seeing so far. I do have Humbert Lee up 2, but that could just be me. I'm not a judge, I am a commentator. You guys get a big view here of 209 Beatdown 22 as we head into the third round of our first amateur MMA bout of the night. So far, so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing. Hope you folks at home do as well. Start of the third round.
胸口、肚子、胸口还有肚子那边。
All
马上
right.
开始打，马上
Touch
开
gloves
始
to
打，
close it out.
打身体，打身体，对，
Classic up kick there from Humbert
刺
Lee.
拳，对，打身体，
Beautiful
打
left
身
to
体
the body
对
right there from
身体在
Howley.
投4-5下，4-5下，对，对，这一次，
打身体或是 uppercut，鲨鱼
对，不用跟他，不要跟他换踢，打身体，
Humbert Lee
对
looking
对
to find
对
a，home
压
for
下
that
去
job.
，nice，对，假动作，
Howley
假动
putting
作，
some
然后
good
再打
pressure
身
here
体，
in the
继
third
续打
round as he should. I think he was told a couple of things there in the
鲨鱼你可
corner
以开
coming
始
into this
拳
third
击
round,
组合拳，组合拳，
knowing he needs something big here.
不要等，不要等
Very
碰
much a
碰
knockout.
碰，鲨鱼碰
Good 1-2 there from
Nice.
Humbert Lee.
鲨鱼
Beautiful
碰
right hook landing
绕开，绕
from
开，绕开，
Howley onto
压下
Humbert
去，
Lee.
鲨鱼压下去，
Good takedown defense
鲨
there.
鱼压下去，yes，换拳，换拳，身
Howley
体，身
putting the
体，
pressure
身
on,
体，不要一
looking to
个，
end
不
this
要一个
fight，
好
as
几
he
个
knows
鲨鱼，
he's
不要一
down
个
2 rounds
不要一个
possibly.
拳，不要一个拳，鲨鱼两个，两三个
Good pressure here.
，yes，绕开，绕开，
Humbert
绕开，
shoots.
打他，
Good takedown
打身体
defense
啊，鲨
there.
鱼，
Very
打身体
eager to get this fight stopped is Howley.
看
Beautiful
两三个
right to
鲨
the
鱼
body. Working that body very well is Howley.
鲨鱼2到3拳，2到3拳 ，upper 要看 upper 那边，刺拳打他身体，鲨鱼刺拳打他身体啊， 对，不要等，不要等，
Again, you're here in the corner.
先打
Kai
身体，
Wu
先打身体就打 upper。
giving his fighter
假动
instructions.
作，假动作
Big left hook there.
Yes, yes,
Another
overhead.
one.
Sprout 绕开，进来，鲨鱼，进来打
Head
他
kick doesn't
打
seem
他
to land there.
直拳打身体 ，Yeah, yes.
Beautiful.
鲨鱼进去，
Oh, yeah.
鲨鱼打他
10 seconds left here. Let's see who can get this done.
，Over.
Humbert Lee says, meet me in the middle.
10
Let's see
秒
what they
10
can
秒
do.
，Yeah，赶快打下去，要
Big
打下
hook to
去
the body.
，Over.
All right, and that was a beautiful close to our first amateur MMA bout of the night. These guys laid it all out there in the third round. Again, you know, to see Humbert Lee engage in the strikes there in the third round tells me a lot. Tells me he's growing in his game and stuck to the game plan the first 2 rounds. But here we go, looking at a replay. Right
Let's
in
give
front
it
of
up
us
one more
as
time for these fighters.
Humbert Lee was trying to find
Those
the home
guys
for that
both left
jab,
it in the
possibly
ring.
looking to Jab takedown as he typically does.
Cage.
But Hao Lee, relentless with those body strikes here in the third round, and that's what you like to see from a fighter who is possibly down 2 rounds. You know, take that instruction from your corner and come into this fight. Third round, big, try to end it, and he definitely did, but it just wasn't enough in my opinion. Had Humbert Lee possibly hurt there a couple times, a big right hook lands. Humbert shoots in desperation. Hao Lee defending it well, as you can see here in the replay, but good third round, way to lay it all on the line in the third round, and Hao Lee makes his amateur debut here in the States. Did not disappoint, possibly did not get the win, but I'm excited to see him return to the 209 Beatdown cage as he gets some of this ring rust off. All right, looks like we're having some time here to get that decision. But, folks, what do you think? I think that was a very exciting fight to open the night. And it's only up from here as we have Jose Cervantes versus Zachariah, a.k.a. Raya Barasa, next. This should be an exciting fight here at 145 pounds. As we go into the cage for the decision here. No Conrad yet, guys. Conrad has not fought yet. This is our first amateur fight for the night. Conrad should be up in a couple fights here.
All right, fight fans, this fight has gone to the judges' scorecards. The judges have rendered this a split decision. For your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Humbert Lee.
And there you have it, guys. Humbert Lee taking his win, moving to 3-0 here in his amateur career. Congratulations to him. He just wanted to mention that he would like to thank God, his coaches, and his teammates for this victory tonight. And, you know, moving on in his fight career, he just wants to do exactly what his coaches tell him to do and, you know, follow their judgment. And he just wants to shout out AKA. Great way to open up the
All right,
night,
fight fans,
folks.
don't forget
I
we've
love
got
that
ice
one.
cold water,
140 pounds,
ice
you can always
cold
expect
soda,
them to
hot
go out
dogs,
there, lay it
nachos,
on the
candy,
line as
chips,
they did.
all
Humbert Lee
sorts of
following a
delicious
good
stuff
game
out
plan,
there in the
as he
lobby.
usually does. You know, that's
While you're
typically
out
the
there,
game
check
plan
out
that
the poster
we see him go
autographed
with,
by
so
all the fighters
that was
here.
really exciting to see. Congratulations, Humbert Lee, adding another win to his amateur MMA record. Hopefully later on this evening we can chat with Kai Wu, hopefully before the main event. For those who are just tuning in, that was our first amateur MMA fight of the night as Humbert Lee took on Shui Hao Lee in 140 pounds, and we look to call out our next MMA bout.
This next fight is scheduled for 3 rounds here at the 209 Beatdown cage. Let's give it up for the blue fighter fighting Zachariah Barasa.
All right, out walks Zachariah Barasa. And he is taking on Jose Cervantes here at 145 pounds. This should be an exciting one. Zachariah Barasa out of Modesto Power. We have seen Zachariah in the 209 beatdown cage a few times. Hopefully he can give us another show. Going into fighting, he said growing up he was always drawn to fighting. Saw a Tito Ortiz versus Chuck Liddell rerun on TV when he was 9 and fell in love with MMA ever since. He begged his mom to put him in the gym until she finally signed him up at Modesto Power when he was 12 years old. Still with Modesto Power today is Zachariah Barasa. Zachariah also has some background in Muay Thai as he has competed in a lot of Muay Thai fights here recently. So we should see some good stand-up here from Zachariah Barasa as he doesn't have much ring rust. I believe he was just in a tournament or a Muay Thai bout a couple of months ago, actually last month I believe. So we should see him fresh with the striking here today as he is cool, calm, and collected and about to enter the ring, getting checked out by the referee. All right, folks, this is Marissa, the Fight Culture, and I am bringing you the commentary for tonight as Zachariah Barasa enters the ring. The octagon. I always say ring.
Your next fighter fighting out of the red corner. Please welcome Jose Cervantes.
Hey, hey.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, good.
Good, good.
And yourself?
I'm happy.
Yeah.
This is going to be a good game.
You know, I like my little thing that I...
That's you.
Yeah.
Skills. That's skills. That's a good touch. I like that. Uh-huh. Got to chat with Mr. Rayford, one half of this amazing show tonight. Out walks Jose Point Blank Cervantes. He is coached by Dominic Robinson, who will be my right hand tonight. Actually, my left hand tonight here in the commentary seat. Jose Cervantes out of Goon Squad MMA, and you know, when I asked him what got him into fighting, he said just personal reasons. He sees this fight going good, wanted to keep it simple, didn't want to say too much, and is confident in his abilities going into this fight. This should be a very exciting one as these two are at 145 pounds. We've previously seen Zachariah at a smaller weight, but he believes this move up to 145 is going to help him in his combat sports journey as Jose Point Blank Cervantes looks to enter the cage here soon. You know, being coached by Dominic Robinson is a really cool thing. I don't know if you guys follow Dominic Robinson, but he is very, very experienced as a coach here and very well known here in the area. Has a lot of history with the UFC, has a lot of history with WEC, and you know, every time his fighters come in here, they all have that certain Goon Squad MMA style to them. So I'm excited to see Jose Cervantes get into this octagon as we take it to the cage for our fight preview.
All right, fight fans, formally introducing the 3 men in the ring, starting with your referee, Randy Silva. Now the fighters, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us today wearing black shorts trimmed in white, standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall. He weighed in at 145 pounds, representing the Modesto Power Gym. He brings us a record of 1 win and 4 losses to the 209 beatdown cage. Fighting out of Modesto, California, please welcome Zachariah Barasa. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes to us today wearing black shorts, standing at 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. He is a freestyle fighter representing the Goon Squad MMA. The record he brings here to the 209 beatdown cage are 0 wins and 2 losses. Fighting out of Stockton, California, please welcome Jose Point Blank Cervantes.
All right, folks, if you are just tuning in, we are here at 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California, as Zachariah Barasa looks to take on Jose Cervantes in the 145-pound division. Zachariah being from Modesto, California, Jose Cervantes out of Stockton. Touch of gloves, round one. Jose looking to press early, putting that pressure, getting Zachariah on the back foot. Should be expecting to see that Muay Thai base out of Zachariah. Big kick there from Cervantes, that miss. Good kick there. Look to get a reaction out of Jose Cervantes a little bit. Big right hand. A good little flurry there from Barasa. Now, although Barasa has a losing record right now, he does have 5 fights under his belt, which shows you the experience coming from him. And as I mentioned before, having some Muay Thai bouts under his belt as well. We should see some high-level striking here. Jose Cervantes out of Dominique Robinson's Goon Squad MMA has some high-level striking as well. So, beautiful sweep to a takedown there. Caught that leg, sweeped, and now on top. Typical Muay Thai sweep there that we see from Zachariah as he looks to land some heavy ground and pound here. Zachariah seeming content here on top. As Jose Cervantes makes his way up successfully as they meet back in the center of the cage. Again, between the both of them have about 8 fights, so we should see a bit of a step up from some of these fights that we might see here in the next couple of bouts. But here it goes, Jose Cervantes for a takedown. Couple of knees. Zachariah might be looking to explode out here as Jose Cervantes puts some good pressure here on the cage. Good head position. Really need to see Zachariah get that underhook and, switch here. You don't want to stay here too long as he does so, but Jose Cervantes spinning back around. Good takedown there from Zachariah. Landing some ground and pound. And again, when you see two that are very willing to stand in the cage and throw down, you'll see this happen sometimes. Sometimes the pressure's too much and you go for that takedown, switch up the plan a little bit, but Zachariah doing the right thing here. Very top heavy. Some body head and some good ground and pound here as he posts up. Heavy shots, and the ref has seen enough. About 1 second left in the round. The ref had seen enough as Zachariah was throwing some heavy ground and pound. Heavy ground and pound. See if we can get a replay here soon. But, when I spoke to Zachariah, when I asked him who he wanted to thank for this win today, if he got it, he wanted to thank God. And, here we go with this replay. Jose Cervantes trying to get comfortable here in guard, but Zachariah not having any of it. Starting the ground and pound early, heavy hooks, and you guys may think at home that this was a quick stoppage. You guys have to understand that these guys are in amateur MMA. You see Coach Dominique Robinson contesting this a little bit. Zachariah always told me he was looking to get back into the win column and truly start his career from here, so congratulations to Zachariah. But as we look at this replay, you guys may think this was an early stoppage. In amateur MMA, these guys do not get paid to fight. They come in here, they're learning, and the referee's best interest is to keep these fighters safe, and that's exactly what the referee did, intervening there. And, it's not anybody's fault that there was 1 second left in the round. That's all up to the fighter to defend himself, and, I could see where the referee was coming with that stoppage. So congratulations, Zachariah Barasa. A good comeback that's about to happen here in his career.
All right, fight fans, let's give it up again one more time for these fighters. This fight has come to an end at 2 minutes and 59 seconds of round one via TKO. For your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Zachariah Barasa.
All right, Zachariah Barasa back in the win column here at 209 Beatdown 22. Congratulations to him. Again, coming in with that Muay Thai base, coming in after having some success in the ring and some good experience, probably truly helped getting in here with the striking. As you can tell, his striking led to the takedowns. His takedown just lands some easy ground and pound, and that'll do it there. So congratulations, Zachariah Barasa, back in the win column here at 209 Beatdown 2020.
It's still hot in here, but I know they got ice cold soda and ice cold water in the lobby, so go out and grab some when you get a chance.
All right, guys, that was our second fight of the night as Zachariah Barasa took on Jose Cervantes. And now we look to move on to our next fight, Martin Reyes versus Conrad Sharp. I see you guys in the comments there. I know you want Conrad.
All right, fight fans, this next fight, this is the third fight of the night. Please welcome out of the blue corner, Martin Reyes.
All right, Martin Reyes, an independent fighter, looking to get the first win on his record. El Dorado, 206 pounds is where this fight is at. There should be a heavy swinging fight here. I'm excited to see it as Martin Reyes walks and meets Carol Cup woman to get checked out here before entering the cage. For those that are just tuning in, we are here at 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California at the Modesto Center Plaza. Later on this evening, we should have an exciting matchup between the popular favorite, Ethan Creger, as he takes on the undefeated Nick Griswald to determine the 209 Beatdown lightweight title contender. For those who don't know, our lightweight champion currently is Joey Bartholomew, I believe. Let me double check that fact for you. The current 155-pound champ, Joey Bartholomew, hopefully will look to defend his title here at the next 209 Beatdown 23. As tonight, the main event will decide who is the lightweight contender. I'm excited to see that one. Regardless, enter the cage.
And his opponent across the ring in the red corner, please welcome Conrad Sharp.
And for those who have been waiting, out walks Conrad Sharp out of Lodi. Conrad Sharp with Team Raw, Rivals at War. Very, very common team here at 209 Beatdown, and he walks out with Coach Anthony and Coach Tony. When asked him what got him into fighting, he said he's always been interested in it since the days that he started watching the UFC. He sees this fight going in his favor, and actually a first-round knockout, so that should be really excited to see. And he just wants you guys to know that he's from Lodi, California. He wants to represent Lodi, California. He wants to thank his coaches and his team for helping him sharpen his skills as he enters the cage for the first time in his young career at just 19 years old. All right, Conrad Sharp, very popular there in the comments, guys. Thank you for tuning in here on the 209 Beatdown YouTube channel for the live stream of 209 Beatdown 22 as Conrad Sharp looks to enter the cage for the first time out of Team Raw. enters the cage, Conrad Sharp. This bout would be at 206 pounds. This should be exciting. Let's see if we get an early.
All right, fight fans, formally introducing the 3 men in the cage here at 209 Beatdown 22. First off, your referee, Chad Shepard. Now, the fighters. Fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to us today wearing gray shorts trimmed in orange, standing 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 219.8 pounds. His style is MMA, and he is an independent fighter. Bringing a 0 win and 1 loss record to the cage, fighting out of Modesto, California. Please welcome Martin Reyes, the Jungle Boy. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes to us today wearing shorts, black shorts, standing at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 209.2 pounds. He is a freestyle striker representing Raw Rivals at War Gym. This is his amateur debut fight tonight. Representing Lodi, California, please welcome Conrad Conrizi Sharp.
All right. Again, just a reminder, this fight is at 206 pounds. Conrad Sharp takes on Martin Reyes. No touch of gloves from Martin Reyes. Oh, Conrad Sharp landing a big hook there. Martin trying to get his feet under him. Swinging away here.
Martin, keep your hands up. Hands up.
All right.
Martin. Hey, hands up, Martin, hands up.
Martin going back to the basics here. Spinning back fist lands.
Let's go, Martin.
Conrad seems to shake that off.
Hands up, Martin, hands up. Get your hands up. Martin, get your
Big
hands
jab
up.
and hook from Conrad Sharp.
Attaboy, hands up, Martin. Hey, straight punches, straight punches. Left, right. Let's go. There we go, straight. Get your hands up, hands up, hands
Conrad
up.
looking to slow the pace here of Martin Reyes as he just came
Hands
out
up, Martin,
swinging.
hands up, hands up. Straight punches, hands up.
More strategic approach here from Sharp as Reyes
Hands
is
up, Martin,
swinging
get your
for the
hands up,
fences.
Martin.
Looks like he's having a hard time
Hands up.
keeping his hands up. A little bit of a wobble there from Reyes as Conrad landed that jab.
Hands up, Martin. Martin, get your hands up.
Oh, big straight left there from Conrad, landing some heavy ground and pound for some good measure as Conrad ends up on top. Referee stops it there. A successful debut from the 19-year-old Conrad Sharp. Conrad just wants to thank his mother for allowing him to do this. And again, at 19 years old, I understand, as he has a big show up here in the crowd. Congratulations, Conrad Sharp, on that first round win, as he predicted. Again, Conrad just wanted to thank his coaches and his team for helping him sharpen his skills coming into this fight, his amateur debut. And he says soon enough he wants to pursue a pro career, but for now, looking to find some success here in the amateur level. Shout out to Conrad Sharp, just 19 years old, thanking his mother. That is awesome. Ms. Sharp, you should be proud. Yeah, you see here Martin Reyes came out just swinging. And you know, not the most technical of ways to come out to an MMA fight, but Conrad Sharp being able to keep the pressure off of him and staying collected, staying calm, and not letting the pressure of Martin Reyes take advantage of the fight. And Conrad Reyes.
All right, fight fans, let's give it up again one more time for these fighters. This fight has come to an end. in 1 minute and 32 seconds of round one by way of TKO. For your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Conrad Conrizi Sharp.
All right.
I might become sitting next with you. Oh yeah, I called Ray. I'm like, Ray, what you call Terry?
19-year-old Conrad Sharp with a successful amateur MMA debut here. Again, shout out to him, shout out to his mom for allowing him to do this at just 19 years old. And excited to see Conrad Sharp get back into the cage here soon. And he's with Team Raw, so I'm sure he'll do that eventually. All right, as we look to move on to our next amateur MMA bout for the evening, Fernando Basera takes on Hayden Hernandez, and this is actually a rematch. So this should be a good one here, folks. As you are looking at the wide view of 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California at the Modesto Center Plaza. Shout out to all the sponsors here on the cage. I am Marissa, the Fight Culture, hopefully joined by the man, Dominic Robinson, here soon of Goon Squad MMA.
All right, fight fans, your next fight, number 4 for the 209 Beatdown cage. Please welcome, out of the blue corner, Hayden Hernandez.
Out walks Hayden Hernandez. Out of Elk Grove Muay Thai, he is cornered today by his coach, Anthony Hernandez. And when getting into fighting, he said he was the shortest person and smallest person his entire life and wanted to be able to protect himself. So he ended up loving to compete, and he just stuck with it and wants to continue to be the best. He sees this fight being a stand-up fight, and he wants to catch him with a couple shots coming in. He predicts a knockout, but he said if it happens, he's going to say he did. This should be a good matchup here tonight. Again, a rematch. A rematch from 209 Beatdown 21. That fight going in Fernando Basera's favor, as it was a unanimous decision win. A very exciting fight for debuter Hayden Hernandez, and now he's looking to take him on again and hopefully come out with the win this time out of Elk Grove Muay Thai. Couple of young bucks here. Fernando Basera, 19. Hayden Hernandez, 18 years old. All right, guys, so to recap, as Hayden Hernandez steps into the cage, a recap for this evening: Humbert Lee versus Shrawhal Lee. Humbert Lee coming out with the win on that one. Jose Cervantes versus Zachariah Barasa.
His opponent fighting out of the red corner.
Conrad
Please
Sharp versus
welcome
Martin Reyes.
Fernando Basera.
Conrad Sharp coming out with that win, and now out walks Fernando Basera as he looks to take on Hayden Hernandez in a rematch from 209 Beatdown 21. Fernando Basera cornered by Cortez Full Circle Martial Arts. You'll see them here a few times on this card. When I asked him what got him into fighting, he said he was bored. So fighting keeps him busy. He doesn't even know how this fight's going to go, but he predicts a couple of shots and take him down, and that usually works. So as simple as he has this game plan, we shall see how this fight goes again. This last fight, again, it was an exciting fight. Fernando Basera pretty much doing what he told us he's going to do this time. He landed a couple of strikes and took him down, landed some ground and pound. Hayden Hernandez able to weather the storm in each round. But Hayden Hernandez now coming in with a fight under his belt. No nerves, has felt the crowd's energy, and let's see if it's a different result here in this rematch. For our fourth fight of the night, we should have about 11 fights this evening, including our main event, as fan favorite Ethan Creger looks to take on the hometown undefeated kid, Nick Griswold, in a 155 contention fight. Hayden Hernandez giving me the thumbs up here as he's ready to take on his opponent in his second fight ever. I'm excited to see this one. You guys stay tuned for the main event. Should be an exciting one as we see who challenges Joey Bartholomew for that 155-pound 209 Beatdown title. In in the cage is Fernando Basera. Hopefully here soon I'll be joined by Dominic Robinson, but if not, I'm going to snatch somebody up to come commentate with me, as this is not as fun
All right,
by
fight
yourself
fans,
as it
this
is with a
next
partner.
fight is 3 rounds here in the 209 Beatdown 22 cage. Introducing formally the 3 men in the cage, starting out with your referee, Chad Shepard. Yeah, give him a round of applause. Come on, they work hard. Now the fighters. Fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us today with white shorts on, trimmed in burgundy, standing at 5 feet 6 inches tall. He weighed in at 124.4 pounds. His style is boxing, representing the Elk Grove Muay Thai. Today he brings a 0-1 record to the 209 Beatdown cage. Fighting out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, please welcome Hayden Hernandez. This is a rematch. If you guys did not know, these fighters have fought before, and it's going to be a barn burner. His opponent fighting across the ring out of the red corner comes to us today with white shorts on, trimmed in black. He stands at 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 125.6 pounds. Representing the Cortez Full Circle MMA Academy, he brings a 2-0 record to the cage, undefeated with 1 KO. Please welcome Fernando Basera.
All right. Flyweight division here. A rematch between Hayden Hernandez versus Fernando Basera. Round number 1, touch of gloves. Fernando with some feints early. Big low kick there. Hayden with a 1-2. Couple of hooks there for good measure. Big right hook, big left hook there, but Fernando just shrugging him off here. Looks to take him down, and he does here in the center of the cage. Fernando taking the back already. Staying patient is Basera as he sinks in that rear naked here quick.
He's too high, Hayden. Back door.
Hayden doing a very good job here defending the choke as it sinks in deeper. Basera looking to try and get those hooks in.
Keep fighting, Hayden.
Seems a little bit high. Hayden trying to defend his best, but it's out. He's out. Fernando Basera in a round 1 rear naked choke in the rematch against Hayden Hernandez. Fernando Basera moving to 3-0 as referees and doctors take a look here at Hayden Hernandez. Again, Basera staying so calm. You know, Hayden was successful with those hooks. Those hooks were landing, but Basera stays calm, takes him down in the center of the cage, sinks in that rear naked pretty early, but did not have the hooks in. He was a little high, so Hayden was trying to look for that back door, but Basera sinks that in deeper as Hayden was trying to focus on those legs, and he ends up going out there. Beautifully executed by Basera, not even needing the hooks. All right, folks, Hayden is up. He looks well. Basera finishing the rematch early here in round 1. via rear naked choke in the flyweight division. As Carol looks to work on Hayden a little bit, make sure he's okay. 209 Beatdown 22 here at the Modesto Center Plaza in Modesto, California, as we just witnessed Fernando Basera end his fight in round number 1 via rear naked choke. He'd like to thank Jesus Christ, his team, coaches, and familia, and he just wants to keep fighting, gain experience, eventually go pro, but 3-0 here in his career now. He wants to shout out everyone who helped him in his journey, including his MMA coach, Bullet, his teammates fighting under Cortez, Full Circle. We'll see a few of them here later this evening. Congratulations, Fernando Basera. As we look to go to the cage for our final result.
All right, let's give it up one more time for these fighters. They've both left it in the cage today. This fight has come to an end at 1 minute 7 seconds of round 1 by way of rear naked choke. For your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Fernando Basera.
All right, folks, that'll settle the rematch there as Fernando Basera ends it in round number 1 via rear naked choke. Both of these men very young in their careers. Hayden Hernandez coming in at 18 years old, Fernando Basera at 19. So excited to see where they prosper from here. This is the amateurs, guys. This is where you come in to learn. This is where you come in to make those mistakes and you fix them coming into your next one. It'll only make you better. You never lose when you step into the cage. If you lose on paper, you're gaining experience. It's a learning experience. And that's what everybody should take when taking on this amateur MMA career. Take that into the cage with you. Regardless, you win. You better yourself. You gain that experience. And that's exactly what amateur MMA is here to do. Congratulations, Fernando Basera. As we look to move on to our next fight of the evening.
All right, I don't have to remind you guys, we got ice cold water, ice cold soda, chips, hot dogs, food, nachos, all out in the lobby area. So go ahead and grab some because it's getting hot in here, and it's just getting hotter and hotter and hotter. All right, we got a special announcement. I'd like to introduce our promoters, John and Rayford. They want to come up here and give a little speech about something that's very important to us all here at 209 Beatdown 22. Can you give these guys a round of applause?
Thank you, Derek. Hey, everybody. For those of you guys out here that don't know me and Ray, you know, we're not just promoters, we're community advocates. You know, we're always trying to help the next need in the community. But, you know, we always have to recognize this young lady here, Donna Tuttle. Her daughter, she lost her daughter 2.5 years ago. For those of you guys that know us, she never missed a fight until the day she passed. So, on behalf of JR Entertainment, me and Ray have dedicated that as long as she is breathing, we will always have a seat for her daughter. We will always have her daughter cage side right there where the people can come out, because Donna, she may be gone, but she's definitely not forgotten in our hearts. So thank you for continuing to support us. And you know what? I see her shine every day when you guys come. And you know what? I see her in you. And you know what? We will never forget her, and that chair will always be there for her.
Appreciate the picture you made for me. I'll never leave it, and it sits right there on my counter every day. Yeah. I love it. I appreciate both you guys so much.
That's what it's about, folks. It's about helping other people. It's about caring about other people. That's the problem with this world today. You know, we got to look out for one another. You know, we got to help the next person in need. We got to support those that support us. And you know what? Thank each and every one of you guys out here, because we couldn't continue to do what we do without you guys. So thank each and every one of you guys for coming out and supporting not just JR Entertainment. Thank you for coming out and supporting these local fighters, because you know what? We've had 6 people that started with these young men like this, and some young ladies that have now went professionals. 3 in UFC, 2 in Bellator, and Kai Wu, the Shadow, he's international now. So you know what? And they couldn't do it without you guys, so thank you. We appreciate you, and we look forward to a wonderful event. Thank you.
You guys, let's give it up again for these guys. That's one of the great things I like about working for them is they care about the community. They constantly are out here doing what they can to make sure the community is taken care of, and that's what it's all about here at 209 Beatdown. If you guys haven't gone out to the lobby yet, don't forget to check out that poster that's out there. That's autographed by all of the fighters, and it will be auctioned off here after the intermission that we've got. So go to the lobby, get yourself an ice cold water, get yourself an ice cold soda, and get refreshed. There's a bar over there as well. That's a great place to get refreshed. Who's ready for fight number 5? All right. Oh, we've got something else. Let me get someone here. We got a special entertainment. I'll let her introduce herself.
Hi, you guys. I'm Sabrina. We are actually going to go ahead and do a little bit of a giveaway. My good friend Rick James is here and going to go ahead and give you guys a little bit of an announcement.
Hey, for those of you guys that don't know, I am shooting my first comedy special here in Modesto in August. Here at the DoubleTree. If you guys have gotten drinks, you've probably seen the sign. It's August 24th. So I'm gonna give away a couple of shirts with my logo, my RJ logo. So, but you guys can go and buy tickets on my website, rickjames.com. That's RICjames.com. And again, this is something that I'm doing with Modesto Junior College. I'm putting it together, and it's just gonna be a community effort. I'm gonna have a couple events before that as well, so you guys just look me up on social media. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys.
You know, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a certain somebody in here that just had a birthday. And I want to know if anybody else can help me sing happy birthday to one of our favorite camo officials, right here, Clay Brasal. Can you guys get together and sing this with me? I'm not a singer, so I need your help. Is everybody ready? All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Clay. Happy birthday to you. Let's give it up again for Clay. All right, is anybody ready for number 5 of Combat Sport Fights at 209 Beatdown Fights number 22? That was pretty weak. All right, we're gonna try that again. Who's ready for fight number 5 at 209 Beatdown number 22? All right, first off, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Carlos Tarango.
All right, Carlos Tarango out of Ripon, California, looks to take on Francisco Andrade here in the 145-pound division. Carlos making his amateur MMA debut out of Glessner Taekwondo. asking him what his specialties are. He said Taekwondo and kickboxing. He looks to really make a statement here in his amateur debut against 209 Beatdown veteran and Francisco Andrade. Said he feels confident and excited to come into this cage and make a statement in front of everybody here. Out of Ripon, California, he said he's not too far away from here, so he's excited to have some people out here to support him tonight. Carlos Tarango. It's always awesome to see debuters come into the 209 Beatdown cage with such confidence and excitement as Carlos Tarango takes in this moment with his arms wide open, pointing at his supporters here in the crowd. And as we await his opponent, Francisco Andrade.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Francisco Andrade.
Francisco Andrade, another fighter out of Goon Squad MMA with Dominic Robinson. When I asked him what got him into fighting, he said it looked fun. Sounds crazy, but you got to be a little crazy to get into the octagon, he says, and I'd have to agree with that. He sees this fight going his way, and by TKO in the second round. As I mentioned before, we have seen Francisco walk into the 209 Beatdown cage, where the fight actually ended in his favor via decision. So I'm excited to see Francisco Andrade get back into this cage. For this fight camp, he had to work 10 hours Monday through Thursday as a full-time worker at a warehouse doing physical labor after work, and then he would go train another 3 hours. He's excited for the sacrifices he has made and hoping for a victory as he enters the 209 Beatdown cage tonight. Looking to go 2-0 in his amateur career. I'm excited for this one. Again, Francisco Andrade being cornered by Dominic Robinson out of Goon Squad MMA. You guys will hear that name a few times here tonight as well, as we're on our 5th fight here out of 10 at 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California, here at the Modesto Center Plaza. Enters the cage, Francisco Andrade. Taking in his moment as well, as he has a few supporters here.
All right, fight fans, this next fight is 3 rounds in the 209 Beatdown number 22 cage. Formally introducing the 3 men in the cage, starting with your referee, Wayne Phillips. And now the fighters. Fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to us today dressed in black shorts, standing at 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighed in at 142.6 pounds. He is a Taekwondo-style fighter representing the Blessner Taekwondo. He's making his amateur debut tonight, representing and fighting out of Ripon, California. Please welcome Carlos the Firebender Tarango. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us today wearing black shorts, standing 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighed in at 143.4 pounds. He is a freestyle fighter representing the Goon Squad MMA. Today he brings an undefeated record of 1 win and 0 losses to the 209 Beatdown cage. Fighting out of Stockton, California, please welcome Francisco El Leon.
for our 5th fight of the night as Carlos Tarango looks to take on Francisco Andrade in the 145-pound division. Round number 1, touch your gloves here. Beautiful spinning kick as Andrade looks to take advantage of that, catches it, take down, but Tarango quick to get up to his feet.
Reverse crossing.
Andrade looking for that single leg here. Big slam. As he takes the back already, looking for that rear naked choke. Andrade might just be a little too high here. See if he can scoot down. As he flattens him out, lands some heavy ground and pound. Carlos Tarango closes that guard, trying to survive. And beautiful reversal there of action from Carlos Tarango as he ends up on top here. Looking to get to work is Carlos. Good frame.
Look for your frame.
Tarango just looking to grind this one out here. Hopefully to make some advancements here soon as Andrade just closing that guard, keeping him close, trying to avoid some damage as he scoots back to the cage. Tarango with some ground and pound here. The referee looking closely as Andrade escapes. It looks to reverse this here again.
Scramble up.
Beautiful guillotine here. Guillotine attempt from Carlos Tarango.
Squeeze it.
And he still has it here. Let's see if he can successfully land this guillotine choke as Andrade is looking to work out of this.
Keep breathing.
Tap. That is a tap. Wow. Congratulations, Carlos Tarango, on his successful amateur debut. Beautiful choke he landed there. Beautiful guillotine, stuck with it. Carlos Tarango with a successful amateur MMA debut. His corner here next to me, very excited for this win. Again, let's go through this. Landing that ground and pound is Tarango as he reversed that initial takedown. And Francisco, trying to avoid some damage here. Landing some heavy ground and pound is Tarango. Andrade trying to reverse it here, but was a little too eager to get him down, not realizing that Tarango had sunk in that left arm, looking for that guillotine, and man, Tarango squeezed and he was deep there. You see Andrade goes out there for a second, but a successful amateur MMA debut for Carlos Tarango out of Ripon, California. Congratulations. Into the cage for final result.
All right, fight fans, this fight has come to an end at 1 minute 59 seconds of round 1. For your winner by way of rear naked choke, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos the Firebender Tarango.
All right, it seems the in-cage announcer got it wrong, but that was a win via guillotine.
Oh, yeah, it's a good team. Yeah.
Pretty ecstatic corner here as Carlos Tarango has a successful amateur debut. Wow, that was awesome to see.
All right, guys, we're going to take a short little intermission. About 20 minutes, you guys can go get some ice cold water and ice cold soda.
Here, folks.
Get your palate fed, get some drinks,
down.
get some food, and then we're going to be coming right back for this more 209 Beatdown number 22 action in the cage. Want to give a shout out to our sponsors, BK Tires, JB Air HVAC, and of course, Matco Tools.
All right, guys, we're moving
We'll be back
into
shortly.
intermission here.
Don't forget when you're out in the lobby to check out that autographed poster that we will be auctioning off
cage
very
announcer
soon here for the fighters.
gives us a few
All right,
words.
guys, ladies and gentlemen, right now we're gonna have entertainment. We're gonna have Dane Madden and featuring Jackie Bosch. You guys ready? You guys making some noise? Yo, what's that? What was that snow? What's up, 209? Make some noise, baby!
Thank you.
The real answer to your question is that when it feels scary to jump in,
Gonna get a couple of words in here. Second, we are in intermission as we have a musical performance, guys. Catch you in a bit.
Let's go! Let's go, Jackie.
I'm a rebel, fighting devil, doing everything I've gotta do. Another level, earn my medal. First place, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. I'm a rebel, fighting devil, doing everything I've gotta do. Another level, earn my medal. First place, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. I'm a rebel, fighting devil, doing everything I've gotta do. Another level, earn my medal. First place, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Haters. I'm a rebel, fighting devil, doing everything I've gotta do. Another level, earn my medal. First place, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. I'm a rebel, fighting devil, doing everything I've gotta do. Another level, earn my medal. First place, I'm coming for you. I'm coming. Straight to blazing.
I got the 209 and the 3 guys right now, man. Brand new, 100%. Make some noise for Dane and John. Jackie Bosch. All right, guys. Once again, guys, the after party is going to be at 1012 15th Street. Come to the DJ booth if you want to know the address.
For those of you that think that gospel music has gone too far, you think we've got too radical with our message. Well, I got news for you.
This is for the older crowd. Come on.
And if you don't know, now you know. Come to Google.
This is for the grown and sexy.
This world right to infinity. You know the roof on fire. We go boogie, jiggle, wiggle, and dance. Like a roof on fire. We go drink drinks and take shots until we fall out. Like a roof on fire. Now baby, get my booty naked, take off all your clothes, and be like the roof on fire.
but I wanted to see if it was cool with you if I call a match with you. I think he's the one he's gonna miss. He's gonna be a competitive fighter. Like, I want to get one commentary in. He's doing the next match or Dominic?
He's not the next one, he's the one after that. This fight right here. He's cornering him.
Okay. He might miss that one, but they'll have to run back. If he doesn't come.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I forgot what he was. I'll go ask him. I know I was going to bug him. I wanted to.
What's that?
I was going to go down. Kurt, the Keenan, what's his name? The guys on the poster. Creger. Oh yeah, I won. And that one. Well, I know both. I gave both those guys massages, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna call that one. I was there for their prep. Yeah, I got him first, and then like a couple minutes later, I just got done talking with him, training in Ryan's favor, and I talked to him, and I just know him. But yeah, I got to know these two guys.
All camo officials, please report to cage side. All camo officials, please report to cage side. If you guys haven't grabbed water or soda, grab it now because we're going to get this party started here real soon. officials, please report to ringside. All officials, please report to ringside.
So once this is on, we're on air.
All right, fight fans, who's ready for some more action here at the 209 Beatdown 22? We're going to start the action again with some grappling matches in the 195-pound weight class division. First off, out of the blue corner, please welcome Tim Meyer.
Oh, it's the grappling match.
All right.
Oh, it's the grappling match. All right.
All right, guys, welcome to 209 Beatdown 22 here in Modesto, California at the Modesto Center Plaza. Can't hear me? I am Marissa, the Fight Culture, joined here by Mr. You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, yes, I am Derek Williams, known as Alpha Wolf from Turlock, California. Run Williams Martial Arts and Fitness, but usually we are with the Wolves of the Valley Fight Team.
His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Please put your hands together and welcome Brandon Villalobos.
That's good. I think it was just his headphones that were.
Okay, I hear it now.
Yeah, thank you.
And we're still on air with technical difficulties, but hey, that's the way it goes. And we are in with the red corner coming out for the second grappling match of today.
All right. So, guys, sorry I was interrupted by technical difficulties, but we are here at 209 Beatdown 22 here in Modesto, California at the Modesto Center Plaza. We have had a very successful preliminary card here, 5 bouts that a lot of them were really exciting. Let's go from the top. Humbert Lee versus Shui Hao Lee. Humbert Lee taking that victory. Jose Cervantes versus Zachariah Barasa. Zachariah winning that bout there. Conrad Sharp versus Martin Reyes. Conrad Sharp, just 19 years old, winning his amateur MMA debut. Fernando Basera taking on Hayden Hernandez in a rematch. Fernando Basera coming out victorious yet again. Francisco Andrade taking on Carlos Tarango.
All right, fight fans, this next fight here at 209 Beatdown number 22 will be a grappling match in the 195-pound weight class division. Formally introducing the 3 men in the cage. First off, starting with your referee, John Toll. Thank you, thank you. He works hard. Now the fighters, fighting out of the blue corner. He makes his way by way of San Jose, AKA, please welcome Tim Meyer. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, makes his way by way of Buffalo Black Brotherhood in Stockton, California. Please welcome Brandon Villalobos.
All right, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu match in the cage to kick off our main card here tonight. We have Brandon Villalobos taking on Tim Meyer.
And they're receiving their instructions from their referee.
All right, into the center of the cage we go.
All right, red corner being a lot more aggressive.
Nice, some aggression there from Villalobos.
Good double leg. All right, looking to pass.
The classic scoot here.
He's scooting. Ooh, good heel flip. All right, pulls a half guard. See what he does from here. Oh, oh.
I'm looking for it.
Yeah. Oh, go for a leg sweep.
Nice.
The red corner being a little more aggressive. You can see more of a wrestling background, so the AKA guy. Ooh, yep, more of a wrestler. Hey, oh no, that was a little close to a kick. Uh-oh.
Wow.
Got an ankle lock. Go, good one. Oh, he holding on, making Kurt Angle proud.
Beautiful,
Oh,
beautiful.
he rolled out of it.
Wow.
Whoa.
Some high-level grappling here, folks.
Good. Woo, that was good. Kept his wits about him, didn't panic. I don't know, the other red corner, but watch that knees. His little, already looked like he struck, did one strike. He's gonna flip him again.
Good patience here from Brandon Villalobos. He's going to grab them ankles again. Tim looking to get on the inside here.
Okay, go. Looking for an ankle spin. Oh.
Oh.
There. We'll see if he can get it.
Villalobos staying patient here.
Yep.
As
Spinning
he
out.
should.
Timmy, oh, Timmy with a figure four.
Villalobos looking to use the cage to his advantage there, being able to defend that.
Oh, yeah.
But there you go.
So I tell many of the fighters, the cage can be your friend or it can be an enemy if you know how to use it right.
Wow.
He's going for a figure. Oh.
Can hear the corner of Tim asking him to enter. Every time he gets under there, grabbing the leg, they're asking him to enter smooth, as he has done a couple of times here. But
oh yeah,
Villalobos doing a good job of defending that.
Oh yeah, it's a back and forth with them. They seem to be evenly, so whoever makes the first mistake. Good transition from Timmy, going from arm to going for an arm into a leg submission.
For those who are watching, this is in cage grappling. I believe 1 5-minute round.
I think it's 1 6-minute.
1 6-minute round.
So right now it looks like it's pretty even. They're both getting good, going for good submissions, but they're also able to escape. So if it does go the full 6 minutes, I think the judge is going to have a. Oh! Okay. And now 10 seconds just went off, and that's the round.
All right. Well, again, you know, when going to decision, they'll look at who was more dominant, who had more control of that, who had more submission attempts. And, you know, in my opinion, you know, from Tim's corner, he did have a lot of submission attempts. He was going for those legs probably the entire time. But, again, Villalobos being the aggressor, keeping the pressure on. And, you know, he went for a darts there for a second. You know, he had a couple of possibilities as well, as he's telling his corner right now. So it's interesting to see. I mean, again, it was even.
Yeah.
It was very even, and you guys may see Villalobos as being the aggressor as he was standing, but yeah, and you see a couple of things like that,
Yeah.
and it makes you think, you know,
Yeah.
will they go based off the aggression and the aggressor in this entire match? So I'm interested to see what they have in their decisions here.
I will give them a double thumbs up for the cartwheel.
Style points.
Yep, right.
Style points. We might have had a draw. Yep, they're going in.
All right, they're going to flip a coin, and okay. It is heads. So with Timmy winning heads, he is going to opt to.
They're moving into sudden death, which whoever wins the flip of the coin gets to take the back of their opponent. And
This is now
if he
sudden
submits,
death.
he submits and he wins the match. If not, it depends on who gets out of this position quickly. So if he is able to survive, if Tim is able to survive here as he is, now Tim will be able to take the back of Villalobos, and I mean Tim getting out of that quickly here. So it'll truly determine how quick Villalobos gets out of this situation, or if Tim goes ahead and gets.
All right, this is
submission,
a
then
sudden
obviously a
death.
clear winner.
If he
Tim
can
seems
hold
to be
him for
more,
longer than he
more
held
the
him,
flexible of the grapplers,
then he will
I
win the
noticed.
match.
Red corner, I forgot his name. It's a little more muscular.
All right, Villalobos looking to defend this choke here.
Oh,
sinks it in deep.
there.
Tap.
I guess that flexibility and went for it.
Either way, the way Tim got out of that taking to the back there, I think he would have won based off of how quick he got out of that submission. But either way, congratulations, Tim May, I'm not sure, Tim May, out of AKA Tracy.
San Jose.
San Jose.
All right, fight fans, let's give it up again for these fighters that came out here.
It's on his shirt.
Yeah.
That match went into what we call a sudden death, where each opponent takes a position and sees who can hold it longer. It ended in a rear naked choke for your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Mai.
All right. Congratulations, Tim Mai, on your victory here in the 209 Beatdown cage to start off our main card for the evening. Some awesome high-level grappling there. I liked the dominance.
All right, guys, I'm going to give a quick shout out to some of our sponsors:
that was shown
JB
there
Air,
from Villalobos,
HVAC Chicken
again,
Ranch
it
Casino,
was a draw,
PK Tires Pros,
took advantage of it.
Jeff Tucker, Matco Tools, and of course, CFS Competitive Fighting Sports.
Looks like they'll be showing our winner for this signed poster.
If you guys weren't here at the beginning, we explained the story behind these posters. What this is every event, Rayford and John get a poster signed by all of the fighters for the fights. This is only for Rayford and John. They have done this at every event. And what happened is everybody came up to them and said, hey guys, how can we get one of those posters? We want one signed, we want one blank. Whatever it is, we want to get one. The answer is you cannot get one of these. These are very limited edition But today they have decided to do 2 posters, one for Ray and John, and the other one we are auctioning out. So right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do an auction style. I'm gonna pretend I am not an announcer and I'm an auctioneer all of a sudden.
Let's see if he can talk.
And we're gonna see who comes home with the 209 Beatdown 22 event. This is for charity. This is all 100% for charity. So we are gonna start this bidding at, we're starting at $50. Do I hear a 60? Anybody? I see Glenn back there. Glenn wants it for 60. We got Glenn for 60. Can I get a 70? We got a 70 right here. Can I get an 80? Can we get an 80? We got an 80 right down here. Can I get a 90? We're looking for a 90. He wants it for 90. All right, we're going up to 100. Who's got it for $100? Again, this is for charity. We got $100 right here in front. $100. Who wants it for 110? Glenn's in the back making a bunch of noise. He wants that. It's for charity. We're at 120 now. 120. We got 120 right here. Let's see if we can get 130. Anybody? 130, 130. Anybody? Anybody? Oh, right there. 140. 140. Oh, we got a 140 right here in the back right there. Now we're going to 150. Who's going to 150?
Uh-oh.
We got 150. All right, we're going to 160 now. Glenn still got his hand up. Glenn wants it bad. All right, we got one right here. 170. 170. We got a 170 in the back from Glenn again. Glenn wants that poster. Anybody here for a 180, 180, 180? Look at this poster. It's going out to charity. We got another 180 right here. All right, we're going up to 190. 190. 190. Right here. 190. All right, we got 200. Is anybody for 200? I still see Glenn back there. He wants that poster. 210. 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210, 210. Right here in the front. 220, 220, 220. Anybody? 220, 220. Right here. We're looking at 230, 230, 230. Anybody want for 230? Come on, 230, 230. Boom! We got another one. We're going to jump this up to 250 because it's just everybody wants it. 250. Can I get a 250? Anybody? 250. Right now we're at 230. We just need a 250. Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? 250? 250 right here in the front row. We got 250. Can I get a 260? 260. Anybody? 260, 260, 260, 260, 260. Anybody? 260. We're at 250. We are going once. We are going twice. Last chance for 250. So for 250, the winner of the autograph 209 Beatdown 22 poster.
$250 for the signed 209 Beatdown 22 poster.
And going to charity.
Come on in, my friend.
I don't know which charity, though.
You know, thank you, guys. 100% of this proceeds is going to go to charity. So I wanted to just, give you an opportunity. Hold on, you ain't paid yet. But anyway.
The Heart Association?
No, I just wanted you to know, let everybody here know.
His heart episode, and we almost
about
lost
what's
dear
happening
John.
for you tonight. And why did this mean so much for you?
Wanting to do more for that.
It's very special to me because it's my son's local
They were a big
debut,
help towards him.
and he's the co-main event. His name's Joshua Stamatellos, and he's coming in as the young Spartan.
Wow.
So I'm excited for him.
Got it for his son, who's the co-main event.
Every fighter that's coming into this cage
Joshua
tonight is very special. So
Yes, and I got
you know
a chance
what?
to talk with
Thank
the
you
young
for
man back
going
there.
to a
He's
great
really
cause.
excited.
So
Yes.
you know what? I
Stamatellos,
appreciate it. And really, that is one of one. So you're going to have the only one hanging up in your house, you know what I mean, to cherish for the rest of your life. So thank you. Okay, Ray, why don't you step on up here so we can get a photo real quick, and we're going to get this party started.
I was doing while you
Thank
were gone. Huh? I was doing while you were gone.
Oh, yeah.
I'm on
for the rest of the things.
Oh, you're going to wait for things?
All right, guys, just don't forget, we've got ice cold drinks in the back, ice cold sodas, nachos, chips, hot dogs, all sorts of stuff. Let's give one more round of applause. Thanks for contributing. That is going 100% to charity.
Awesome. As we move back on into our main card here, they should be bringing out our first fight of the main card.
Who's ready for bout number 6 at the 209 beatdown number 22? All right, first off, fighting out of the blue corner, please welcome Oscar Osorio.
All right, out walks Oscar Osorio at 155-pound bout, taking on Joshua Porter. We got to see Oscar Osorio here a couple of events ago where he had a huge knockout right against this cage we're sitting in front of right now. So, should be a good bout to watch. How's that? Can you hear me pretty good? You can hear me.
You're lower now.
Can you hear me now? As I mentioned before, we've seen Oscar Osorio, walk into this cage before, as he had a beautiful knockout win at 209 beatdown sometime around October 21st of last year. In 28 seconds of round number 2, I got to interview him, got to chat with him. This is what he loves to do as he enters this cage for the 5th time now. So he is a 209 veteran. He told me he looks to get back into the win column here, as he is an independent fighter looking to take on Joshua Porter.
His opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. Please help me welcome Joshua Porter.
All right, out walks Joshua Lavish Porter out of Team Raw, coached by Coach Anthony. When asked what got him into fighting, he said learning to defend himself. He just wanted to be able to defend himself. Not too sure if he was bullied or anything, but he just wanted to be able to protect his and his own, his family as well. So got into this for good reasons. He sees this fight going in his favor, but really coming in here just looking to improve. Not looking for the win, but looking to improve. And I admire those words from Joshua Porter, as all amateurs should look to improve when coming into the cage here, especially in your amateur career. Didn't want to say anything else. He said, let's leave it to what goes on in the cage. Joshua Lavish Porter. I know he has a ton of supporters here watching on the YouTube stream.
I'm real curious about how his development is. You know, he's from Team Raw. I'm real familiar with the team where Coach Anthony work out with our guys a lot. And they also added one of my own students and one of my good friends, Tony Dominguez, is part of the coaching staff there and one of the owners. Real good Muay Thai guys. So I'm curious to see how the fighters are developing now with the addition of Tony with the team as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, this fight might just be one of those cases of striker versus grappler. You know, I know Osorio comes in here with some submission wins. He does have a knockout and TKO victory. But Joshua Porter, I've seen Joshua Porter in this cage a couple of times, and he has stayed on the feet. So, this may be a case of grappler versus striker, and if that is, let's see where it ends up.
All right, fight fans, this next fight is 3 rounds in the 209 Beatdown 22 cage. Formally introducing your 3 men in the ring. First off, your referee, Randy Silva. And now the fighters. Fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us today with black shorts trimmed in white. Standing at 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 153.6 pounds. He is an independent fighter fighting a Muay Thai. He brings a record of 1 win and 3 losses to the cage. Fighting out of San Martin, California, please welcome Oscar Osorio. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner. He comes to us today with gray shorts trimmed in red. Standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 151.8 pounds. His style is Thug Jitsu, fighting and representing out of Team Raw Rings at War Gym. He comes to us today with an 0-2 record, fighting out of Stockton, California. Please welcome Joshua Porter.
All right, we have a lightweight bout on our hands here, folks, to start our first amateur MMA bout for the main card. Excited to see this one. You know Joshua Porter pretty well, you said. Hopefully we can get him here in the winning category soon as he marches to the middle.
Oh, good push kick by Osorio.
Some patience here from both fighters.
Osorio seems like he's ready to just explode.
That's exactly what happened his last fight, actually. He, as soon as the bell rang, he took it to his opponent in the second round. Interested to see if we get to the second round here in this fight. But again, very patient, and you're right.
With his style of fighting, it's interesting that he's choosing to play on the back foot and get near the cage. But every time he's attacking, Porter is backing up. He needs to put the pressure on him and keep it there. Good jab.
Big right hand there.
Good 1-2 by Porter.
Seem to wake Osorio up a little bit.
It does. I don't like how low Osorio's left hand is, especially up against the cage like that.
Big right hand from Porter. Wow, Osorio might have him hurt here.
It looks like it's about to turn into a brawl. Oh, good right hand counter by Porter. Porter starting to cut him off now against that cage.
Porter putting some good pressure on here. Landing that right hand.
Hurt. Yeah, he got stunned a little by that.
He blinked a couple times there. But he's still coming forward. Osorio still landing here.
Porter's chin is straight up in the air.
10 seconds, round number 1. Wow.
Interesting first round.
That was very interesting. I don't think we're going to see Osorio get to the ground here anytime soon unless he's desperately grappling to recover there. But wow, that was interesting. What do you think? What do you take away from that first?
It was an interesting, you know, Porter at some points when he was putting the pressure, I think that's what you need in Osorio because he backs himself up to the cage anyways with his hand down.
Right.
But it also shows on Osorio's part when he needs to just go and put the pressure, he does it. And I don't like in particular how Porter has his hands down and chin up, and when he's going back in a straight line.
Yes.
And I don't know if you noticed, it was a vet move where he put his hands out kind of like a gesture, like, come on. But if you look at his body language, he looked like he's starting to tire out some. So I'm interested to see how the second round plays out.
Porter not sitting down there in between rounds. Let's see what goes on here in the second round.
He has a good 1-2. He needs to back Osorio up and stick to that, the jab and the straight.
All right, round number 2. Touch your gloves.
Osorio likes that spinning back
He does.
kick.
Porter being a little bit reactive
Oh,
here.
that was a good. He went Anderson Silva on him almost.
Good 1-2 there.
That is.
Right
The
hand
1-2 is his
landed there.
best thing.
Good right hand.
That 1-2 is he's finding success with that 1-2. Oh, he
Big
ran
right
into
hand
it.
there. Back of the ear.
Yeah,
Another
he ran
one again.
into that.
Some ground and pound here. Let's see if we can.
Oh, he's not eating. Oh.
Wow. Porter getting hype. Asking for more action from Osorio. Might have seen some frustration there getting that ankle pick from under
I
him.
will tell you, I'm not a big fan of turning my back to anybody.
No, absolutely not. See some taunting in the cage there from Porter.
Osorio is running in. Now he's leaping in with his hands down and starting to catch up to him because Porter is catching him with the 1-2 on the way in every time.
Big right hand there.
Oh, that was a good right hand. I tell you like this, that same ref learned from his damn mistake in Jose's fight because he's letting this one go on.
Porter breathing deep from his mouth here. Osorio with his hands down as well. I like that 1-2 from Porter, as you're saying.
I do, but I wish the hands would go back to his face.
Yes, yes.
But it's lucky for him, both guys are throwing from the hip and the hands aren't returning, so it's really a matter of whoever is throwing first is going to land first.
Absolutely. And Porter finding success with that 1-2 because it seems like Osorio, all of Osorio's strikes are coming from those hooks.
Yes.
And so he's leaving that just down center open and available for Porter, and so he's landing that right hand like crazy almost every single time.
The 1-2 of Porter is excellent. The only flaw to it is the defensive side of it, how the hands don't go back to the face. But the fact that it's coming out, he's landing more often than Osorio is, because Osorio, like you said, Osorio is throwing the hooks, but also with his hands down.
Yes.
But Osorio is having more success when he gets aggressive and comes forward, but he's starting to get over-aggressive now to get countered as well.
You see Porter here waving his hands up to the crowd, trying to get them hype. See what we can do here in the third round from both men as we almost close it out here. Couple of deep breaths from both men as they touch gloves. Third round. Porter immediately with the pressure here, controlling that center.
Oh, that was a good counter right. This is where Osorio gets in trouble when he rushes in. He needs to go in behind the punches.
Good left hand there.
Oh, he tried to return that spider kick on him.
Again, that 1-2, finding success
Yes,
with it.
he is, especially while Osorio is putting himself against the cage.
And that could definitely be a matter of gas as well. You could tell he's breathing out of his mouth here, and he's pushing himself back, but like you said, having success when he comes forward aggressive. But the tank might be playing a factor here for both men.
especially Osorio. Osorio was putting himself against that cage even in the first round. It seems to be habitual, and now with the gas tank down, it's really catching up to him. Good 1-2.
Right hand landing there for Porter again. Porter starting to catch Osorio as he comes in with those heavy hooks. Good spinning kick there. He landed that one.
He's been going for it all night. See, this is what I don't like from Osorio. Every time he does it, he rushes in with behind, in front of his hand, so to speak. So, and Porter's doing an excellent job of catching him when he does that. Good kick.
Good kick there. Wow, that was a fun fight, to say the least.
You guys, let's give it up for these fighters. They're leaving it all in the cage today.
All right. Showing some respect here of both these guys. But what do you think there, Dominique?
I give that fight to Porter. He landed the sharper counters. He put the pressure when he needed to. That is a man fighting off of emotion. If he's to go further in amateur, he gotta get that under control.
Yep.
You can't turn your back to people.
Yeah, showing some love to Mr. Dominique Robinson here as he has joined me here in the commentary seat. Thank you for being here.
We the old Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, we that dynamic. The old Steven Quadros, Bathroom and Pride, Fight Culture and Fall Ninja 510. They just don't know about us yet.
No.
And who's this dynamic is you? A woman commentates, match makes, takes photos, a sexy chocolate partner. You should be at the top of the game.
You know what?
You know I'm a Fight Culture fan.
There we go. Glad we could get you on here. I know we've been looking forward to hearing Mr. Dominique Robinson all night. He was handling some business earlier, but glad you're here for the main card as we have an exciting main event tonight as Ethan Creger takes on Nicholas Griswald to see who is next in line for that lightweight championship fight.
I'm looking forward to that.
Absolutely. That's going to be a fan favorite here. And we go into the cage for the decision.
You guys, before we announce this, let's give it up one more time for these fighters. These guys both just left it in the cage. Those are the kind of fights we love here at 209 Beatdown. This fight has gone to a judge's decision. All three judges have decided by unanimous decision, your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua Porter.
All right, and as we predicted, Joshua Porter here with the victory. Again, so successful there with those 1-2s, and that was the key to his victory there was, finding that flaw in Osorio's hands being down and swinging wildly with those hooks. Even though he was getting caught sometimes, he stuck to that game plan, and glad he came out here with the win. In the win column is Joshua Porter, now 1-2 in his amateur career.
Good fight, good fight.
Joshua Porter wanted to give thanks to Team Raw, his Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, and he just wants to get better each fight with consistency with the fights, and I think we've seen some consistency there. So really excited to see what comes next of Joshua Porter's amateur career. He wants to shout out his boy Jimbo from Sweden. Hopefully you're watching there, Jimbo. Excited to see what is next for Mr. Joshua Porter as he moves to 1-2 in his amateur MMA career.
What's up, Marissa?
What's going on? If you guys don't know, now you know. New Money Fight Club.
That's right, Fight Culture CA. We're on doing a little live stream right now. How you doing? How's the night been going for you?
Oh, it's been amazing. You know what? The preliminary.
Good evening, and thank you for coming out to the
preliminary card has been
Beatdown.
exciting. It's been fun.
I'm
and I love
Rayford,
seeing
the
these
R and the
amateurs come out here and do
J,
this.
J and R,
Main card
John
should be
Narvez,
yours.
Rayford Hudson. Come Monday, Tuesday, look for us back online. Coming back to Stockton, California, October 12th. Cage side always sells out first, so get your tickets Tuesday. Once again, thank you for coming out and supporting the 209 Beatdown.
All right. Couple of words.
You know,
from
I just
John.
want to ditto on what Rayford said. Again, I know I said it earlier, but we can't thank you guys enough for always supporting us. You know, we've been doing this over 8 years. We're looking forward to 209 Beatdown 23 in Stockton, but you know what? Go to 209 Beatdown, follow us, please, share it. You know, it's not about us. It's to continue. We are the only amateur promotion in Northern California for the area, you know, and without us, there's no platform for these guys to come out here and showcase their stuff. So please continue to support them. Please continue to support all your local, whether it's baseball, football. It's not just about JR Entertainment tonight. It's about supporting the community that you guys live in. Because you know what? This youth, if we don't give them something to channel their anger to, they're going to go out there and get in some trouble on the streets. So it's not about us. It's about giving them something to positive to attach yourselves to. So thank you very much. If you have drinking a drink tonight, please drive safe. And you guys, God bless you. Thank you.
All right.
All right, guys. I got one thing that I wanted to talk about here. We got one of our officials that if you guys can stand, just get to your feet for me. I want to give him a round of applause. Randy Silva has been with us for over 8 years, and he is moving. This is going to be his last event, and he is one of the most awesome referees. Can we just stand to our feet real quick and give him a round of applause to show him
Camo
appreciation
legend,
for
Randy
all the
Silva.
time he has put in
Hell of a
the
ref.
cage. Thank you, Randy. Much appreciated. You'll be missed, and hopefully we'll see you again soon. We're going to try to bring him back.
Coming out of referee retirement.
That was good.
All right, who's ready for bout number 7?
Yeah, you're right. The prelims, Marissa, incredible. We had
Kind
a
of.
number of first-round finishes.
Kind of.
That last one was a
Let's try that again. Who's ready for bout number 7?
That one was really fun. What I like
All
about
right.
those two is
Fighting out of the
both
blue
them
corner,
were
please help me welcome
to see
Kent
Joshua Porter
Craig.
column was exciting. You know, I'm really excited for him. And look what we got next. We got to talk to one half of this next bout here, Kent Craig taking on David Mitula. So, you remember talking to Kent Craig? How's that?
Well, Kent's an interesting guy. You know, he's really dedicated to his work in asthma. Like he's got a nonprofit that he runs, helping people who suffer from asthma. He's dealt with it. You see he's wearing that shirt now, Hafa. So he's a really passionate guy. We spoke offline a little bit too. He's coming to fight too, and he knows David Mitula. This is one of these Russian AKA wrestlers, man. So I have a feeling that he's going to have to deal with a lot of takedowns, or at least takedown attempts in this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So Kent Craig coming out of Brito MMA, 1,000-Year Warriors. Shout out to you guys. An amazing team. I know a few teammates over there, and just really good people, really focused. Their coach is very, very awesome. So, you know, to see Kent Craig coming out of that camp, and he's actually cornered by him. There he is. So to see him cornered by, I forgot the coach's name, but anyways, he's focused. Like you said, when I spoke to him, even off the press conference that we did, he was laser sharp. And you know, the asthma thing, he's talked about it many times. He wanted me to give you guys a few words to go check him out on Instagram, Kent Craig. Get more information on, I believe it's HAFFA, H-A-F-F-A.
Correct.
And, you know, go check them out. He's really passionate about this,
Yeah.
to let people know, breaking barriers, even though you have asthma. And some people have it simple, some people have it to a certain degree that he has it, which is very severe. He wants to break those barriers. You can still compete. You can still come out here, do these high-level things with asthma, and as he enters the cage, passionate as ever.
A very sincere guy, very solemn, very, very focused for sure. You said it exactly, Marissa. And yeah, he's going to step in there. You know, he's overcome a lot, and he's 36
His
years
opponent
old,
across
facing
the ring, fighting out of the red
Mitula,
corner.
so-
Please help me welcome David Mitula.
All right.
Eye of the tiger.
Mitula, I know. That's one heck of a song to choose in your amateur debut. Coming out of AKA, coached by Ron Kessler and Caden Velasquez. You know, what got him into fighting is he wants to build his own legacy. this is what he wants to do, and he wants to show people he's about it. When I asked him where he sees this fight going, he said he didn't want to plan ahead. That he just comes in here to do his job in the best way possible. Again, loving that response. And
yeah, a real fighter, you know, and I know they're training these guys at AKA. Everybody thinks it's kickboxing school, but they are known for their wrestling and their grappling.
Yes.
I have a feeling, you know, he's going to shoot. You know, Kent and at Brito, what is the style over there? Can you speak to that a little bit, Marissa?
Brito, they are very well versed in their jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, again, this is going to be a good grappling match. I know Kent mentioned that he prefers to stay on the feet. And so really happy that he came out here and said that because
David Mitula steps into the cage. Here he comes for his MMA debut.
All right, yeah, and again, David Mitula, he wants to thank his coaches and brothers who came to support him today, and he's excited to see where his first fight goes here in the 209 Beatdown cage. 209 Beatdown 22 in the Modesto Center Plaza here in Modesto, California. As you guys heard, they will return to Stockton October 12th, I believe. So be on the lookout for that immediately following this event. And
You
here we
know,
go.
that last match, Osorio versus Porter, this is going to be a
All
tough
right,
act to
fight
follow.
fans,
Let's see
this
if
next
these guys
fight
bring
is
the
3
violence.
rounds in the 209 Beatdown 22 cage. First off, introducing the 3 men in the cage, starting with your referee, Mr. John Toll. Thank you, thank you. Now the fighters. Fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us today with white shorts with gold and black trim. Standing at 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 168.8 pounds. He is a stand-up fighter fighting out of Brito MMA. He brings to us an undefeated record of 1 win and 0 losses, coming by KO. Fighting out of Sacramento, California. Please welcome Kent Creger. His opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes to us today with brown shorts trimmed in white. He stands at 5 feet 9 inches tall and weighed in at 169.6 pounds. He is a wrestling style fighter and fights out of the American Kickboxing Academy here in San Jose, California. He brings an amateur debut record to the cage today, fighting out of Ossetia, the Republic of Russia. Please welcome David Mitula.
Mr. Mistulov has a thick neck. He is ready to go.
Oh my God.
A Russian wrestler. I'm a little scared. Kent is ready to rock. Both fighters seem poised.
All right, this should be an interesting matchup here. Here we go, round number 1, touch of gloves.
Okay, and we're off. Measuring the distance. Kent's got that reach advantage on this one. Mistulov definitely dancing a little bit, feeling him out. Oh,
Good left hook
connects
there.
with a lead left hook.
That's nice.
Just finding that distance. Okay, Kent Craig not letting him get in on him.
Yeah, that was a good read there from Kent Craig.
Oh, Kent's switching stances early on too, giving him different looks.
It's exactly what you want to do with a wrestler.
Lots of feints from Mitula. Keeps catching him with that lead left hook. Doesn't seem to be phasing Craig though. there's David coming in for that single leg.
Wow, beautiful single.
Massive takedown.
In.
Side control.
Corner asking Craig to shrimp here.
Mitulav's got his head down. Holding that side top position. Not even looking for knee on belly. Looks like he's trying to stay there. Not quite able to get those shots off though. Craig's turning into him. Mitula just smothering him.
Yep, I like the patience here already from Mitula. He knows he's in a dominant position, but he's taking his time here.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Beautiful.
That crucifix. Almost. Oh, Craig avoids it.
10 seconds left. Wow.
Ooh, Ken Craig survives.
That was a good first round there. A lot better than I thought that was going to go. Kent Craig not discrediting him at all. He did very well there, surviving that round. Mr. Love, showing, I don't know if he has prior experience to this, probably in wrestling over there, but showing his patience, not moving to position too soon, doing position over submission.
Both of these guys, yeah, 100%, yeah. You could tell, as soon as he went for the single leg, bring him to the middle of the ring, get him off the fence. Even though these guys are making their debut, although Craig does have one fight, I think, in another,
Yes.
maybe not outside of California. Looks like these guys have pretty high fight IQs
Yes,
for their
absolutely.
amateur debut.
Yeah, you typically, when you see amateurs come in here, you don't see the patience, you don't see the feeling of the distance, you don't see any of that, you don't have that feel out round, and you see that here from both men, which is really exciting to see in their amateur debuts or one fight under Kent Craig's record. So let's see what takes place here in the second round.
First round, Mitulov scored the takedown and was able to maintain top position. Let's see if he can do it again in this round, or maybe Craig can keep him at bay with those long, sharp, straight punches.
Yeah, I need more low kicks from Craig. That would definitely avert the attention to the takedown for Mr. Love, but Mr. Love throwing his own here. Let's go.
He's ready to box as well.
Again with that lead left hook.
Remember, angle out and fire. When he rushes in like that, there you go.
These southpaw versus orthodox fights are interesting.
Look at that. He don't know what to do with that southpaw.
He's not sure what to do when he's in southpaw.
Yes, exactly what the coach just said. Again, that throws a wrestler off.
There you go. Control that distance. Use that jab.
Definitely could see that was their game plan going in as
There he goes for the
Kent
single leg.
continues.
And, Kent reverses it. Not the best position, but he's got his arm and north-south.
Push on the hips, get to your side, Kent. Get to your side. Push on his hips, get to the side. Fast.
Kent's got Mitsulov's arm locked up, though. Not too much he can do from this position. He's going to have to move. Not quite able to pull off some kind of Americana from that position, but if Mitsulov can just get that arm out.
Yeah. He wants that.
Kent's not going to allow it. Okay, ref has called time. Oh, it looks like he might have got him in the back of the head. I think he was warned once earlier, too.
I believe so there in the first round.
Kent's going to take a little break here. I think they give him a couple minutes if he wants, right?
Yes. I believe they get a total of 5 minutes here. Ref's going to have a little chat with Mr. Love.
It's tough in those contortions like that. You're
Yes.
trying to get that ground and pound, but there's not that many options, especially Craig has a pretty good ground defense where he's turning into the attack, so he's really just exposing the back of the head,
Right.
and Mitsulov couldn't help himself. Here we go. All right, they touch gloves, respect, back to it.
Right, time in, here we go. 10 seconds left, round 2.
Nice snapping jabs from Craig. There we go.
Wow. Looks like Craig was sprawling in time there. The cage not being very friendly there at the end. So with a little bit more time, that possibly would have been a successful takedown. But again, if they have to warn Mitula one more time, they will be taking a point here. But with the kind of rounds he's been having, I think that might be okay here in the end. But nonetheless, Kent Craig doing a great job with his defense here on the ground. I know his corner wants more. They want him to sprawl back up or get back up to his feet quicker. But the top pressure from Mitula seems to be a little bit too much here at this point. But, you know, round number 3 could change it all up. We'll see.
It could, but, you know, for Kent Craig to win this fight, he is going to have to finish him.
Yes,
I think Mitula has got to be up round 1 and 2 because of the takedowns and the top control. If Kent can pull this one out of the fire, if he can dig deep,
fans.
I think those straight punches,
Hello,
a nice
testing.
1-2, maybe some low
Fight
kicks.
fans.
Keep setting up those hands. Let those hands fly, Craig, and I think that could be your path to victory here.
Yeah, I like him in that southpaw stance. It is giving him some difficulty with that takedown. It's a different look, and if he stays in that southpaw stance or switches to it at least and snaps off that jab, you know, he could find some openings here in this 3rd round.
He was just getting his sprawls, you know, going in that 2nd round, so maybe he's ready for the takedown fights. Both men a little bit more winded now. You see the pace has slowed down just a little, but they're still pretty snappy. Oh!
Wow. Was that the lead left hook again?
You got to see the replay
I believe
on
that was, but wow. David Mitula with a huge knockout win in round number 3 there as the doctor takes a look at Kent Craig.
Craig looks like he's okay. He's back up.
We'll see this here.
Here's a replay. There it is. Lead left,
Beautiful.
leaping lead left hook.
That was landing all fight from the 1st round down to that knockout right there. He was very, very accurate and precise with that lead left.
Look how snappy.
Beautiful.
One more shot on the ground just to seal the deal.
15th Street after party, 10-12. 15th Street, the old retro.
Beautiful.
What a debut for David Mitula.
That was one way to end the fight there. Before we close this fight out, I do want to give a shout out to Kent Craig's company really quick.
Haffa.
Haffa.
H-A-F-F-A.
Want to make sure I have the name right.
Yeah, let's pull it up. Kent Craig is a warrior. I mean, to go 3 rounds, getting there for, you know, almost the distance with a guy like Mitula, who's 14 years younger than you.
Yeah.
Russian wrestler, who obviously has striking skills as well.
Right.
Hats off to Kent Craig, but Mitula was able to get the victory in there.
And as we mentioned, like throughout the fight, we knew going into round 3, Kent Craig needed that finish. He needed to either submit him, he needed to either knock him out. And you know what? I mean, maybe Mitula capitalized a little bit off.
You guys, let's give it up again for these fighters.
Here in the 3rd round because he knew he needed that finish. So
they had 2 solid rounds and went into the 3rd round.
Great match.
For a great finish.
Big respect for both these guys. Craig seems to be okay.
All right, fight fans, this fight has ended at 23 seconds of round 3 by way of KO for your winner. Fighting out of the red corner, David Mitula.
All right, David Mitula wants to emphasize that he plans to grow faster and gain more skills for the higher goal.
You guys don't forget, we've got 209 Beatdown shirts for sale. They're right over in that back section over there.
Thankful for his coaches and his team, and glad he's out here for Kent Craig's health and fitness for asthmatics. That is what HAFA is for. Give them a follow at HAFA, HAFFA_life. And yeah, just a great cause that Kent Craig is out here to represent. And you know, that was a pretty good fight.
That was
I
a
like
great
what
fight.
I like what he did there in the first 2 rounds. And you know, we may not have expected it, but he went out here and he put on a good fight. So congratulations to both men. Congratulations on the victory for David Mitula.
Yeah, Mitula, go back to AKA. That guy, I think he's got a bright future ahead of him. All right, Marissa, I'm going to go back to interviewing and doing post-fight interviews. Thank you so much for letting me sit in doing color commentary. fight culture is incredible.
Thank you.
You are absolutely crushing it, and we'll talk after the event. Maybe we'll do an interview with you. You come see us?
Sounds good.
All right, thank you.
All
See
right,
ya.
guys, New Money Fight Club. They're on Instagram. Give them a follow. Got to hop in the commentary seat with me as we bring Mr. Dominique Robinson back to the commentary seat for our next fight. All right, shout out to Castro Mixed Martial Arts. Head over to Castro Mixed Martial Arts in Patterson, California for a meet and greet on June 23rd from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Raul Rosas Jr. will be there, the youngest UFC fighter in history, and he looks to do some signings, take some photos, and selling his chihuahuas meat merch. So shout out to Castro MMA Patterson. Check them out on Sunday. Dominique,
Yes, ma'am.
what do you think of that fight there, Mr. Dominique? I seen you watching.
Yeah, it was an interesting fight. What was the kid's name?
Don't forget, we got t-shirts for sale.
Kent Craig. He had a height advantage, but he didn't use his length advantage.
Yes.
And with a guy like that, if you look at Mitula, he was throwing hooks predominantly, so not straight out the punches, but they were hard.
Right.
I was looking, from back there, I was like, dude, they're coming up short, but with the way he was throwing them, I was like, you don't want those to land.
Yep.
And Craig wasn't keeping them off with his length, and I was like, it's only a matter of time, especially since he was handling the takedowns and you didn't know if he was going up or down.
Blue corner, please welcome Marcus Benham.
Craig, I just needed that jab.
Yes.
I needed that jab.
It's very underutilized in both boxing and MMA.
Yes, absolutely.
And Muay Thai. It's underutilized, period.
Moving on to our next bout here in the welterweight division, 170 pounds, we have Marcus Benham walking out here. This is his second fight here in the 209 beatdown cage. He's out of Cortez Full Circle MMA, and he just want to let you guys know that he got into fighting because he was on his high school wrestling team, and very interested in putting his wrestling skills in MMA. So I've seen him a couple times at Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu Modesto, competing a couple times in Jiu-Jitsu matches. Amazing, skilled, very great grappler.
He's a good young man. Actually, a guy I used to train, Bullet, is his coach, and they work with us a lot. We work with those guys a lot, and I get in there and I've sparred with him, so I've personally seen what he has to offer, and he's above the curve for an amateur in a lot of different ways. Very focused, very physical. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Listens very well as a student and everything. So I'm looking forward to see, what he does in his camp. He put in a lot of work with Jacob Wilkins, my guy, middleweight champ. We're supposed to fight tonight. So I know he's coming in here ready for sure. I'm looking forward to it.
Enters the cage is Marcus Benham. He wanted to mention that he had a 3-month Muay Thai camp prior to this fight. Not too sure how that went for him, but he won that fight, he said. So he says he's excited to show his striking here. In this matchup, as Gabriel Mose walks into the cage, we did a press conference prior to this, and when talking about Gabriel Mose, I mentioned that he's 3-1 in his amateur career. His one loss via unanimous decision was against Dominic Hidalgo, who just fought last weekend for the California Amateur State Championship title. He won that fight. So, to come out fighting those caliber of fighters, your only loss being from a fighter that just fought for the state title, says a lot about Gabriel Moses' skills here.
It does.
Absolutely.
I don't believe I've never been a big proponent of when the guys just build their records off of nobodies, because then you get to the shows like LFA or Ryzen or PFL or anything, it's just not ready.
And it shows,
You
yes.
need to take the longer route, even if it's the harder opponents. And stuff on the way there, it's better to get there ready than just get there quickly and fall off.
Yes.
So hearing something like that, he's definitely on the right path.
Absolutely. Gabriel Mose being more of a striker, and as we mentioned before, Marcus Benham looking like he might want to stand up in this fight. You never know until you taste some leather, you know, so
Yeah.
we'll see how this goes.
The point is to if you, as long as you can enforce your will and make them fight how you want to fight, you have a higher chance of
Fight
winning.
fans, this next fight is 3 rounds in the 209 Beatdown 22 cage. Formally introducing the 3 men in the cage, starting with your referee, Chad Shepard. And now the fighters, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us today wearing white shorts trimmed in black, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 174.6 pounds, representing Cortez Full Circle MMA Academy. He brings to us a perfect record of 1 win and 0 losses. Fighting out of Stockton, California, Marcus Benham, the Hammer. His opponent fighting across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes to us today wearing black shorts, standing 6 feet tall, weighing in at 172.8 pounds. He's representing Escalon MMA. He brings to us today a record of 3 wins and 1 loss, 2 wins by way of KO. Fighting out of Escalon, California, please welcome Gabriel Moss.
All right. In the welterweight division, this should be a good one here.
Gabriel is real poised and calm over there.
Yes, absolutely. Touch of gloves. Here we go, round 1. Wow, beautiful, beautiful.
Good single leg to the face tap. Chain wrestling.
Bring him this way. There you go. This way, Marcus. Listen to my voice.
Good wrist control.
Chin down. Chin down.
Oh.
Swing. Hooks flying here. Wow, beautiful left hook from Marcus landed there.
Let's go straight.
Oh, Mose with a good spinning back kick.
Wow.
He is walking them. Oh, good. Good single. He needs to control the leg.
Here we go.
Good pick up.
Center of
Good
the cage
dump.
there. Beautiful.
But he needs to control the upper body.
Yes.
There we go.
Control, Marcus. There you go.
One thing about Moses, his face expression has not changed.
No,
I don't
it
know if
has
you
not.
noticed.
There you go. There you go. Relax, baby. Relax. Body, body, head.
Side control by Benham. See what he does with the work here, though.
Elbow the butt. Yes. Stay busy. Stay busy. You're good.
Oh,
You're good. You're good. There you go. Knee on belly. Knee on belly.
Mose needs to cross face and get a underhook to get back up, and there he is.
Wow. Up is Gabriel Mose, but Marcus back
Another
with that takedown.
Yes.
He just needs
But
to be
he's
able
not
to control.
controlling
Yeah.
the upper body. Oh, switched over to a guillotine.
Guillotine attempt here from Marcus
He's,
Benham.
Moses hand fighting. And right now, if you look at Benham, he's not turning his body to an angle, and he's allowing Mo's head to be off the ground, and there it is. It pops out.
Swinging here is Gabriel Mose. Wow. All right.
Mose looked him down at the end of that round.
That was a really, really close first round there. Marcus is relentless with those takedowns, but he needs that control once he's there on the ground. He needs to do a little bit more there. Stay more heavy on top.
I feel like with Benham, what happened there, if you look, when he's attempting something, he has no control.
Yes.
And then when he's not attempting anything, he controlled them. But you have to find a median, because if you just hold, the ref's going to stand you up anyway.
Yes, absolutely.
So he has to find out how to control them as he's trying to change position, everything, because Mose is showing that any space he's using it to get to his knees and get up. And he has to be careful on the feet because when he's trying to brawl with Mose is landing the better shots from what I'm seeing. But he's throwing the straighter punches.
Yeah, Mo's definitely using those lengthy legs on the ground to create some space and get back up quickly. So let's see what they do here in the second round.
I like how Mose has almost like the Irish, like, you know, like, look. Oh, good head kick.
Little smile there from Benham.
Yes. Oh, good. He rocked him. But he's still. He's recovering fast though.
He is.
Yeah, he's recovered well. He can't rush him. Oh, but stuff is starting to stun him now. No. He needs to go back to the wrestling.
He does.
There's no reason to brawl. Oh, hit him behind the ear.
Beautiful right hand there.
Good ground and pound.
And that'll do it.
There we go.
Marcus Benham staying in the win column here in the 209 beatdown cage. That was nice there.
That was nerve-wracking.
To say the least.
When people are just brawling, it's a matter of who lands first. And
yes.
Lucky for Benham, he hit Mose right behind the ear. And hey, don't matter what kind of chin you got, that's different.
Behind
Central
the
nervous
ear.
system going.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, you know, excited to see Benham's striking on display as he said he wanted to do. You were right there. When they were brawling a little bit there in the beginning, I did want to see Marcus get back to that ground game. Take him down, bring him back to the center of the cage, slow the pace down a little bit. But Gabriel getting a little bit sloppy there with those hooks, and Benham took advantage of that, catching him in the back of the ear, like you said. It's different than that chin.
It is.
Because Mose was doing a good job at recovering from those strikes that hit him in the chin.
Yeah, he's in shape. He's in shape. To recover that fast, people don't realize it's in correlation with the shape that you're in.
Absolutely.
And he recovered real good from that shot. But where he messed up at is in those exchanges, Benham, you know, maybe it's not the technically right thing to do, but he was like hunched over, so he's below most of those shots, and he swung up. And when you up, it's going to hit the chin, the cheeks up, then, so he had the advantage there.
Absolutely. Nonetheless, a good showing from Marcus Benham as he remains in the win column here in the 209 beatdown cage, 2-0 in his amateur welterweight career.
And much love to Fun Truck in the chat. For the love to me and Marissa, you already know Fight Culture. Go there on Instagram, and Fallen Angel 510 on Instagram. You already know what it is, people. Yada boo boo.
Yep. All right, here at 209 beatdown 22, we bring you the final result in the cage.
This fight has come to an end at 43 seconds of round 2 by tap out. For your winner, fighting out of the blue corner, Marcus Benham the Hammer.
Am I mistaken? Because that guy said tap out. Is it something I'm not, that I didn't see?
You know what? We had him mistake a guillotine for a rear naked choke earlier. We had him mistake TKO.
What happened to the other guy?
A tap out. I don't know what's going on. The other guy.
Yeah.
The one from a couple shows ago. Yeah, no idea. I don't know nothing about that there.
Yeah, we got to give this man some MMA lessons there. He is getting it wrong all night.
All right, Marcus wanted to give thanks to his MMA coach, Bullet, for everything he's done for him, his teammates, and not just as a coach, but in life as well. He sees his fight career going, taking a couple weeks to recover, hoping to get another fight as soon as April, so something around the end of this year, beginning of next year. He wants to shout out his loving, supporting parents, Sensei Jason, Coach Bullet, hardworking teammates, and his sponsor for this fight, GFY Gear. Looks like we got all Cortez full circle in GFY gear. I like that. GFY, hook me and my boy Dominique up with some GFY gear. What's going on?
For real. You know what I mean? We got to stay sharp,
Guys, I want to give a quick shout out again to our sponsors. They're part of the reasons why we get this event going. JB Air, PK Tire Bros, CFS competitive fighting sports, of course, and Matco Tools.
Yes, yes.
All right, we've got 2 more fights left. Are you guys ready for the co-main and the main event of the evening at 209 Beatdown 22? All right, first off, help me welcome out of the blue corner, Wiz Nelson.
Out walks Jermaine, his government name Jermaine, Wiz Nelson.
We don't call no black man by his government name. It's Wiz out here.
I made sure I emphasized
You know
that was his
what I
government
mean?
name.
Yes, you go Wiz.
That's Wiz Nelson, the Rasta Reaper, he calls himself, out of Cortez Full Circle MMA. His teammate just winning previously, Marcus Benham. He walks out. Look at that intense walkout
This
right
is
there.
a real good young man, and you know me being an old black man, I always like to inspire the young black youth, so I always give him words of wisdom. He listens very well, real respectful, very athletic young man, very talented. So I'm curious how the bud is going to bloom over time. But as of this moment, I will tell you he's explosive, he's strong. I put in a sparring round with him, and I was like, I'm too old for this. Hey, you know, so.
Dang, he showed your age, huh?
Hey, I ain't saying all that. I'm not saying all that, but you know what I mean? I'm like, hey, I'm tired of grabbing and sparring with these young guys, but I'm looking forward to it. He also won a Muay Thai fighter too on there, just very well with those two, getting ready for his MMA debut. So, you know, Bullet brought him up the right way, let him get the feel with one art before putting them to the others.
His older brother introduced him to the fight world, watching old kung fu flicks, anime, American boxing, just an overall lover for the arts. He sees this being a competitive fight. He wants to show off his technique, but of course he sees himself being the better fighter and getting the win. He said this one is dedicated to all the dreamers and mental screamers. Get out, challenge yourself, do something you fear. Everything you want is on the other side of fear. Go with God and keep your ancestors near.
My boy turned to Aristotle.
He said, "God bless."
Hey, he turned to Aristotle, you know?
Enters the cage, Wise Nelson. I like it.
We got Coach Bullet simply telling them to
His opponent fighting out of the red corner, please welcome Joshua Stamatellos.
All right, Joshua Stamatellos, fighting out of Team Alpha Male. Going to be cornered today by James Thomas. He is the young Spartan. His dad actually just won the signed poster in a raffle here in the middle of the cage. He said his passion for combat sports is within his Greek ancestry and his extensive wrestling background. Sees this fight being an exciting finish in his favor. He wanted to mention that he is a Texas State champion wrestler, a collegiate finalist, currently 1-0 in his amateur MMA career, looking to add another win to his record.
Hey, wrestlers are always proud, aren't they?
That's what
but
I'm
they
saying.
should be. It's the hardest sport.
Yeah.
It's the hardest sport. If you look at MMA, statistically, most of the champions in most promotions started off as wrestlers. I have a lot of respect for them, even though I was shutting them down, you know. But, hey, it's very hard sport. They're at the top of the game for a reason. They take that work ethic over there and they do well. And if you look at Stamatellos, he is fit. He's looking like Leonidas.
Yep.
Hey, but how is this match going to turn out? Is it because Leonidas died at the end of that movie, so he got to make sure he changes things up.
Rewrite the script here, Mr. Stamatellos, as he enters the cage, doing a couple of high kicks there for him.
I know. I wish I could kick that high. Stamatellos is in shape, though.
Ladies and
They should just
gentlemen,
have a
this
bodybuild
next
off
fight
right now.
is the co-main event here at the 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California. This fight is brought to you by JV Air. Formally introducing the third people in the ring. Starting with your referee And last final match here in California for a little while, Randy Silva. And now the fighters. First off, fighting out of the blue corner, he comes to us today wearing white shorts trimmed in black, standing at 6 feet tall and 169.6 pounds. He has a freestyle style of fighting, representing the Cortez Full Circle MMA Academy, making his amateur debut tonight. Fighting out of Lathrop, California, please help me welcome Wiz Rasta Reaper Nelson. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes to us today wearing white shorts trimmed in black. He stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighed in at 168.4 pounds. He is a wrestling style fighter and fights out of Uriah Faber's Ultimate Fitness. Today he brings an undefeated record of 1 win with 0 losses, by 1 win coming of KO. Fighting out of Sacramento, California, welcome Joshua Young Spartan Stamatellos.
I like before the match, Wise was stretching and Stamatellos looked at him and shook his head like, okay, like you flexible.
Stamatellos looking very focused in here.
Yes, coming from a good friend of mine, Uriah Faber camp, so I know he is well trained.
Immediately looking for that takedown is Stamatellos.
Yeah.
Good defense here from Nelson.
Oh. He is relentless. The forearm is very good. The post is very good.
Looking for a takedown of his own is Wise.
Yes.
But good defense there from Stamatellos as well.
That was smart to show the wrestler he could shoot in too. Oh, I do not like how Wise turned his back when he got hit.
Underhook! 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 Come on! Bring him this way! Bring him this way!
Good body lock. He's trying to step around. Stamatellos trying to step around. Good knee. Oh, no, I saw it low.
Stamatellos arguing that was to the body.
That looked low to me. I thought it was to the body till I saw the angle.
Referee giving Wise a few minutes here to recover.
Both guys anxious to get started again.
Bit of a slower pace here now already.
Stamatellos has an interesting style because it's almost karate-like, but he's a wrestler though. So I'm wondering how he's going to set up the takedowns off of being fleet-footed. Oh.
That right hand just grazing Stamatellos. Stamatellos looking to secure this takedown here. Good sprawl
good
from Wise.
Stuff, good. Oh.
All right.
This is.
There you go. Hike him up. Hike him up. Hike him up. There you go.
Wise seems to be overreacting to things coming at him, which is, especially on the amateur circuit, very dangerous because they could stop a fight easy. This is an interesting position. Stamatellos turn Wise to the bottom.
There you go.
Omoplata.
Oh, man.
Omoplata to, interesting. He was going for an omoplata armbar combination, but Stamatellos seemed to be hip to it, of trying to jump over to the other side, got stuck midway. Interesting first round, because It's hard to judge that round, actually.
It is.
Both guys landed some good shots on each other. You know what I mean? But from a judge's perspective, it might look like Stamatellos won that round because Wise had huge reactions to everything that Stamatellos did. So it makes you unaware of how much it actually affected him, or even if it landed or not, because sometimes it didn't land and he was doing full like 360s.
Yes. Yeah, I like the pressure from Stamatellos as well. You can tell he wants to get to that ground, but again, Wise doing a good job defending these takedowns, being patient, or taking advantage of it like he did here at the end of the
They are
first round.
enjoying it in the commentary. We see Evan Bunch said, by his commentary, let me tell you, we like Michael Jackson. We do not care if you are black or white.
Nope.
He probably got a friend in here, so, Hey, but you got to stick up for your friends.
It's all right, yeah. If it was the stuff I was reading in the beginning, they actually gave me that information, so that was not biased. Good catch there of the leg from Wise, using his advantage.
Good single leg.
Wow.
There you go. Underhook.
Stamatellos relent. Good whizzer, and they are back in the same position. Roll over by Wise. Good step out. Holding that neck, got him trapped there. Stamatellos going over to Mount. Wise has to start, go ahead and start moving down with a knee shield. Good kickoff.
He's tired. Down the pipe.
Oh, good head kick.
Down the pipe.
Both of these guys might be feeling a little bit of the gas tank here, running.
It's been a high pace.
Yeah, it is. It has been a very high pace.
Going for takedowns takes it out of you, and takedown defense takes it out of you.
Yep.
Oh, both guys are punching with their chins up in the air, though. I don't like that.
Step back. Easy. Come this way. Here we go. On me.
Stamatellos walking Wise down.
Cross.
A lot of the energy Wise is. Oh!
Big right hand from Wise.
Oh!
Stamatellos is retreating, goes for that takedown. Wise stuffs it.
And this is the same guy that stopped Jose's fight. You know I'm going to talk about it all night. You know I'm going to talk about it all night.
You know what? As you should. I'm going to let you do what you got to do.
Stamatellos, though. Stamatellos took the shots to the double and the left and the takedown.
I love it.
Oh, and he took Mount.
That's full mount here for Joshua Stamatellos as he rains off some punches there, but the gas tank might be adding a little bit of a struggle here. Let's see if he can finish it off. Oh, wow. The bell came just in time there. Wow. I would not want to be a judge of this fight. I'll tell you that.
The first round is up in the air. The second round, I'm leaning towards Nelson in that second round. When you drop somebody like that, you already know if it's boxing or kickboxing, that's a 10-8.
Right, especially
not the same sport, but look, he turned his back. That man didn't stop that, and he stopped those A's. I gotta keep talking about it, fight culture. You have to rep or judge the same way across the board.
Hey.
Did you see the UFC today? They were talking about things
I
like
did.
that all day.
I
They
did.
were just taking points for one thing, then the same refs not taking points for the same thing in the later fight. You have to be across the board and do your job one way. But back to this fight. I like this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. This is
Fight
a fun
fans, let's
fight
give
to
it up for
watch.
these fighters as they enter into the
shout out to both
third
men, still
and
laying it
final
out.
round.
Here in the third round, hopefully we see some exciting hand swing. You know, once that gas tank starts depleting a little bit, you see a little bit of those wild punches come through. So let's see if we see that here in the third round.
Oh, Josh seems to be like having his energy back.
We got a second win here from
Yes,
Joshua
he is.
Stamatellos.
How long is that second win gonna last? Oh, good duck under take to the takedown. Oh.
Just as high pace as they were in
Oh,
the first
good
round.
head kick. Oh, he went for 2 head kicks on either side. He's starting to walk Wise down.
Let's go.
This is coming down to a battle of wills at this point.
Yep.
Stamatellos looking at himself in the damn commentary thing. I don't know what he looked at.
Whoa, big right hand from
Oh,
Wise.
Josh is coming back.
Shrugging it off.
Oh, Wise is worn out, and Stamatellos is starting to be all over him. Cardio is king. It makes a coward of men. You got to have it.
Yep, absolutely. Joshua Stamatellos finding some success here.
Oh, good shot.
Looking for that takedown.
Looking for the takedown. Pick up, drag out, good.
Good takedown there for Stamatellos.
Step over into mount.
Just raining off some punches. Let's see if he can do it. Big punches here, referee looking close. Wow, let's see, referee might end it here. That is it. Joshua Stamatellos.
Stamatellos with the comeback possibly. And a backflip. I ain't never been able to do one of those in my life.
My guy came back with that second win, and he showed us what he's about. Joshua Stamatellos, the Spartan, folks. Which commentator is biased? I am so confused.
No, with Coleman, you know how birds of a feather flock together. People commentate, but they copycat. So he's probably copycatting Evan Bunn. Either that or he has to look up the definition of bias.
Nah.
You know everybody's half illiterate nowadays.
All right, congratulations, the young Spartan Team Alpha Males, Joshua Stamatellos with a successful amateur debut.
Yes, that he was unrelenting in that third round
absolutely.
because in the second he looked like he was like starting to gas out, but he got that second win. But that's what it comes down to. Sometimes you have to push through, and you just got to do it.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because both guys were tired, but who's gonna push more? Who wants it more? And he showed that.
He showed that
I was
with
very
that second
impressed.
win. That third round second win was beautiful by Joshua. We seen it immediately as he went out. As soon as that referee clapped him in there at the third round, he came at Wise, and Wise just couldn't answer back.
15th Street, the old retro.
Joshua
Spider
Stamatellos.
said,
Sorry, go ahead.
Spider said, y'all can hate in commentary. But he made the walk. We have no idea what you're talking about, Spider, and I don't trust nobody who spells Spider like that. And yes, we do read the comments, as do everybody in UFC and all other promotions. You got to get on that MMA hype.
All right, Joshua Stamatellos wanted to give thanks to God, his family, and all the people who show him love and support. He wants to look to fight more often, keep building the record. The ultimate
All right,
goal is to
fight
get to the
fans,
UFC.
this
Shout out
fight
to his
has
Lord and
come
Savior
to
Jesus
an
Christ, his dad,
end.
and all the people
This
who show him love.
co-main event here at the 209 Beatdown number 22.
As long as they keep training.
This fight has come to an end in round 3 at 1 minute and 47 seconds by way of TKO for your winner out of the red corner, Joshua Young Spartan Stamatellos.
All right, guys, our co-main event was really exciting. Congratulations, Joshua Stamatellos, the young Spartan, for coming out here and putting on the show for us here at 209 Beatdown 22. As we move to our main event of the evening, the fan favorite, Ethan Creger, looks to take on local boy, undefeated, Nicholas Griswald in a lightweight bout to see who is next for that lightweight title fight versus the current 209 Beatdown lightweight champion, Joey Bartholomew.
Yes, I'm looking forward to that. Nicholas Griswald has showed very balanced skills and in jiu-jitsu, and he's a complete mixed martial artist. You know, over there, Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu, a good friend of mine, JT, is over there, and he's coming together real well. And Ethan Creger, like you said, a fan favorite, unrelenting wrestler and everything. So I'm seeing how is he going to match up with the wrestling and jiu-jitsu, and who's going to take advantage of the other on their feet.
Absolutely. When speaking to both Nicholas and Ethan Creger on our
All right, fight fans, this is your last opportunity to go get some T-shirts, to go get some ice cold water or ice cold sodas, because coming up next we got the main event of the evening.
Ethan does have a couple of knockouts on his record, actually here in the 209 beatdown cage. Nicholas obviously very advanced in his striking, coming out of Omni movement with Kai Wu. So this should be an interesting matchup. Again, wrestler versus striker, but Nick wanted to emphasize as well that he has been working on his anti-grappling. Not necessarily grappling, but his anti-grappling, his anti-wrestling. Interested to see what happens here.
Nicholas Griswald.
Out walks Nicholas, the prototype Griswold. Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu Omni movement, coached by Kai Wu and Steve Chow. This is going to take place in the 155-pound division. His opponent, Ethan Creger, also being from the area, so this should be interesting here. Nick, cool, calm, and collected. When asked what got him into fighting, he said his cousin Anthony started training him in a park after watching the UFC fights, and always had a knack for training and competition. He sees this fight going in his favor via knockout, putting the pressure on early and outstriking his opponent. He wants to know that he's only been training for 2 years, but always felt like he was made for this kind of competition, and he enjoys rising to the occasion. Has some Muay Thai background as well. He's competing currently in the PMT circuit around California, so he's been working on his striking, of course, but again, emphasis on the anti-wrestling, anti-grappling that they have been putting in over there at Omni Movement. He wants to thank his training partners, coach, and family as well.
It's interesting that he's been working on like anti-grappling because, jiu-jitsu is one of his biggest strengths, so I would think that he would welcome it, but maybe not with as short of a time as an amateur bout is. Maybe he just doesn't want to risk being on the bottom and not getting that submission and possibly losing that round. So it could be a smart plan, and we'll see how it goes.
Absolutely. Enters the cage is Nick Griswold.
His opponent fighting out of the red corner. Please help me welcome Ethan Creger.
All right, fan favorite and local Ethan Creger fighting out of Escalon, California, coached by his dad, Ray Creger, as he marches out and rushes out to the cage, eager to get into this scrap. He said he did martial arts his entire life and he loves it. Ethan Creger and the Creger crowd, he wants to let you guys know that you will be going crazy after he knocks Nick out. So he's expecting to stay on the feet here in this fight. He wants to show out that knockout power. He just wants to thank everybody, his friends, family who came to support. They mean the world to him. There should be an exciting matchup here in the lightweight division.
I'm real excited for this one. You know, Creger has a lot of energy in all of his fights. Always is a big ticket seller, big crowd bringer, and he always goes forward. But you know, Griswald is he's a very mature fighter to be an amateur. He's very methodical and very thought out. While Creger is kind of like, let's get to it. Absolutely. So can he calm the storm?
All right, into the cage for introductions.
All right, fight fans, this fight is the main event of the evening here at the 209 Beatdown 22 in Modesto, California. This fight will be 3 rounds, brought to you by JB Air HVAC. Introducing the 3 people in the ring. First off, starting with your referee, John Toll. And now the fighters. First off, fighting out of the blue corner. He comes to us today wearing black shorts trimmed in gray. Standing at 6 feet tall, weighing in at 153 pounds. He has an MMA style of fighting, representing the Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu and Omni Movement Gym. Today he brings an undefeated record to the cage of 3 wins and 0 losses. Fighting out of Concord, California, please help me welcome Nicholas the Prototype Griswald.
I like that name, the Prototype. I like that.
His opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, comes to us today wearing black shorts trimmed in white. He stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighed in at 154 pounds. His gym is the Escalon MMA. He brings a 4-4 record here to the 209 beatdown cage. Fighting out of Escalon, California, please welcome Ethan Creger.
The comments are going crazy. They're about split down the middle. We've got Crybaby Spider in there saying some real stuff. He is an actual prospect. I agree, Spider. We're going to see who comes out on top.
Protect yourself at all times. Listen to my instructions at all times. Touch gloves now if you'd like. Back to your corners.
All right, our main event for the evening, folks. Ethan Creger versus Nick Griswold.
There we go. There go Creger. Oh, good right hand off the bat. Oh.
Ethan already looking for that takedown
Upper
here.
body lock by Creger. He likes to work along the cage and knee to set up the takedowns.
Make him eat those shots, Nick. Yup. Watch the lift. Yup. Stay low, stay heavy. Yup. Stay heavy. Yup. Keep in them. We're winning the fight. We're scoring. He's not. Hit him again.
Creger with a tight body lock and
Hit him in the face.
inside, knees to the inside thigh.
Yeah. Keep circling. Yeah. Keep circling. Yeah, keep hitting him.
You can see Griswold trying to break that grip, but Creger is a strong dude. Tying up the leg, try to lip.
Keep hitting him. Right arm. Yup. Keep hitting him. Use the wall. Yup.
Separation.
Separation here for Nick.
Don't walk straight in, Nick. Don't walk straight in.
Oh, good uppercut.
Fade. Nick, fade your way in. Come on. Yeah, hands up. Fade your way in. Don't just walk straight in. Yeah, head offline. Watch the shot. Hold the shot at him. Fading out of it. No overs. Look for a combo.
Oh,
wow.
Griswold sees that. He's going for that uppercut over and over because Creger's ducking down. That's a good. He caught on to that.
That's a good read. Yes, absolutely.
There go Creger with the pressure.
Hands up. Circle off that. Yes.
Oh, good.
Big
knee
knee
to the
there.
belly.
Holloway. Let's go. Start Holloway. Yup. Work the body. Hands up. Work the body.
Exchanging here.
Touch. Yep. Head kick.
A good feint to the takedown attempt. Stopped by Creger.
Same side. Yes.
Oh, good head kick.
Money jab. Look for the money jab. Head offline though. Yup.
Good. Nick working the body
Yes,
as well.
he is. He's going for that
Uppercut
uppercut
there.
again. I like how he's touch before he puts power into something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Left side upper.
Good low kick.
Yup. Left side upper. Yup.
Creger has to get his back off the cage. He seems to do better on the front foot than the back foot.
Yeah.
Money jab. Head offline.
I like seeing Griswold working the body here. You can see Ethan's already taking a visible deep breath.
Yes,
Might be
'cause
affecting him already.
it's the pressure that's being put on him by Griswold.
MMA. Let's go, MMA.
Caught the kick.
Dragged
Oh,
him
good
down.
outside single.
Wow. The striker successfully taking the wrestler to the ground there to finish out the first round. I like what I see already. Again, Nick putting that pressure to against Ethan's against the cage a lot, and
Yes.
you can see him taking these deep breaths already here late in the first round, which tells me either those body shots are affecting him already, or he's just anxious based off the pressure that's being put on him.
I think that, one of my guys fought Creger a while back and beat him. And I remember when I was studying film on him, it's not that I noticed he gasses out, but it's not because he isn't in shape. It's almost like his style is very sporadic.
Yeah.
We saw that in the last match with Wise and everything like that. So you're utilizing energy at times you don't need to be. You should be conserving it, so you're going to burn out no matter how much you train. And then when somebody is on you like Griswald, like touch, boom, it's causing that much more anxiety.
We need a shout out here from you.
Go. Get him out this round, Nick.
We gotta get Carol on the mic.
Watch the shot. Watch
Hey,
the
shout
shot.
out
Fake.
from Carol, the cat woman over here.
Yup.
Yeah, we up in Modesto. I was thinking Stockton. This is the main event right here, right? Yeah,
Yep.
it's going to be a good one, man. Good
The
fights
ref
all
almost
night.
got ran over. Oh. Creger's trying to get him into a brawl. He can't do that.
Nope. Uh-oh.
The body lock by Creger.
There you go.
Hey, don't fall for it. Don't fall for it. Shoulder strike.
You think it'll last 3 rounds?
I think it might. It
Yeah.
might.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Oh.
Is that low? Yeah. Right. Huh?
Let them know where to follow you.
Oh, okay. Carol the Cutwoman. Follow me on Instagram, Carol the Cutwoman, and Facebook, the same thing. Thanks for listening.
All right, guys, you heard the voice of Carol, the very, very awesome, impressive cut woman here.
Yes.
Very well known here on the local MMA scene, or combat sports. She does boxing.
Oh,
as
back
well.
to the body lock. Creger is very good at getting those body locks.
Get your footing. Yep. Elbow the leg.
Creger is sticking on the body lock well, but he's not using any inside trips, any outside trips or anything. He's kind of just, holding him.
Keep moving. Nick, move. Use your footwork.
There we
Put it
go.
on him. Get him out of there. Come on, let's go. Yes.
That he's going for that uppercut. Eventually that uppercut's going to land. Oh, good left hook.
There, wow.
Use the jab, Nick. Use the jab.
Ethan's got a chin of his own there.
Oh, yeah, and Creger's starting to take some bad shots. It's just the unrelenting pressure. That's a good right hand.
Wow, heavy shots here from Nick. This might be it here.
This is looking like it.
That'll do it, folks. Your new #1 lightweight contender for the 209 Beatdown lightweight title, Nicholas Griswold, as he defeats the fan favorite Ethan Creger. Congratulations, Nick. Nick feeling himself here.
Here's the end of the fight right here. He did some Diaz-like mixed with Max Holloway combinations against that cage.
Man, I like the patience from Nick. He's very coachable. We had his coach right here next to us. Everything that Kai Wu was saying to his fighter, Nick was responding as he should. And, that patience, that coach, that being able to be coached helps you win fights such as this. So
Yes. Creger wasn't doing too bad, but once he went on that back foot, that's just not the place. He's a forward pressure type of guy. Every time he was in the forward pressure, he seemed to be doing well, but he was too content to sit against that cage. And especially with a combination puncher like Griswold, you cannot be there because the numbers just begin to pile up on you.
absolutely, you could see the frustration in Creger because he couldn't secure that takedown as he usually does in his past fights. He couldn't get Nick to fight the fight that he wanted him to fight.
Yeah.
And you could see the frustration there right before the fight got stopped. He was going for desperate takedowns and that's Nick coming out with the win there.
After the party's going to be at 10, 12, 15th Street, the old retro, 10, 12,
in the cage for the final result.
All right, fight fans, let's give it up again for these fighters. This was the main event of the evening at 209 Beatdown 22. This fight has come to a stop at 1 minute and 45 seconds of round number 2 by way of TKO. For your winner and still undefeated, Nicholas the Prototype Griswald.
All right, Nicholas the Prototype Griswald remaining undefeated here in the 209 Beatdown cage at 209 Beatdown 2022, 209 Beatdown 22. Nicholas Griswald now in line for that lightweight title.
Can I ask you a couple
Bartholomew.
questions on there? You just went up against a veteran fighter. This guy's got a lot of fights. You're coming in the scene here. You're what? 3-0 now, 4-0, undefeated, looking like a champ, headed in the right direction. Did you have a game plan against this fighter? Was there anything specific?
Yeah, first I want to say thank you to Ethan and his team, all the people who came out to support. We knew Ethan's going to be a strong, tough wrestler. I knew he was going to go for that body lock, so working on defending, not letting him get me to the ground was the first thing. And yeah, just beat him up on the feet a little bit, and exactly what happened.
Is there anybody you want to give a shout out to? Anybody in your gym, anything like that?
First, thank you to all my family, friends who came out to support. I want to thank Ethan again. I want to thank you, Gorilla, for hosting another training camp. I want to thank you, Steve, Kai, all my training partners just put me through the ringer every day, get me better. One step closer to eventually going pro. That's been my dream since as a being a young kid. I want to be a pro athlete, so it's coming true day by day.
Well, Nicholas, you're doing an excellent job, man. You're coming out here undefeated, putting a great show, doing stoppages every time you fight. We cannot wait to see you. Hopefully we're going to see you on the next card here, October 12th maybe. That would be great to see you.
Here he goes.
Modesto, what do you think? Next stop, title, baby. I want whatever 155er, maybe a 145er. I know Humbert beat my teammate, 2 of my teammates, so I'll take that title fight at 45, 55, whatever the matchup is. I just want that belt.
Awesome, that's great, Nicholas. Well, we love watching your fights. Thanks for coming out here and leaving it all in the cage. Hopefully we'll get to see you again soon.
Thank you, Modesto. Thank you, 209. Thank you.
You guys, let's give it up again for Nicholas with a TKO stoppage in the 3rd round.
I like how you
Make sure you guys don't miss out October 12th, 209 Beatdown 23 here in Stockton, California. Again, October 12th, 209 Beatdown in Stockton, California.
All right, folks, that'll close it out
guys
here
don't have
for
to go
209
home,
Beatdown
but
22
you
here
can't
at the
stay
Modesto Center
here.
Plaza in Modesto, California. We just seen Nicholas Griswold
Give a
defeat
shout out to our
Ethan
sponsors,
Creger, and now
JB
looking for that
Air,
title shot,
PK
calling out
Tires.
anybody in any division.
45, 55. He
Yes.
said somebody beat 2 of his teammates and he is looking for the revenge, and I'm down with it. I don't care if he gets
Thanks
it at
everybody for
45
coming.
or
Thanks for your
55.
support.
Yes,
Thank you, sponsors.
All right, guys, we will
Without
catch
all
you
of
at the
you,
next show,
it would not
October
be
12th,
possible to be here
in
in
Stockton
this
at the
ring.
Stockton Civic Center.
We'll see you again at the
Hopefully
next one,
we'll
October
be here in the
12th,
commentary seat. I myself,
209
Marissa, the
Beatdown
Fight Culture.
in
Follow me at Fight Culture
Stockton,
California, and I'm here with my man.
Yep, Fallen Angel. You already know Fallen Angel 510 on Instagram and everywhere, including YouTube. And, you know, thanks for tapping in. Thanks for tuning in. 209 Beatdown. Visit them on Instagram as well. You know what I mean? Lovers in the comments, haters in the comments. We love y'all anyways.
Let's
Tune
go.
in next time.
Thank you, guys.
Happy birthday to Clay. Happy birthday to Clay.
Brandy, please report to the cage. Please report.